console Q&A, ayy. We at the 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 console Q&A, ayy. This the console Q&A, ayy. Look. Submit your songs, submit your songs. Good or bad, right or wrong. Played a new song for my friends, but I don't know what they'll say. So I think before I'll send, hit up console Q&A, ay, ay. Sax for me one time. Console Q&A, ayy. We at the 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 console Q&A, ayy. This the console Q&A, ayy. Look. Submit your songs, submit your songs. Good or bad, right or wrong. Played a new song for my friends, but I don't know what they'll say. So I think before I'll send, hit up console Q&A, ay, ay. Sax for me one time. Console Q&A, ayy. We at the 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 console Q&A, ayy. This the console Q&A, ayy. Look. Submit your songs, submit your songs. Good or bad, right or wrong. Played a new song for my friends, but I don't know what they'll say. So I think before I'll send, hit
it up, console Q&A.
Console Q&A. We at the console Q&A.
Console Q&A.
We at the console Q&A. We at the console Q&A. We at the console Q&A.
Oh, yeah. Give me sax for me one time.
Ayo, sitting in the corner, name on a red cup, legs up faded, might need a fresh cut. Lazy one, got no time for the get up. Wavy one, you know how the thing's set up.
Try to be patient, but I don't need a checkup. Yak in my system, hope I don't mess up. You looking real nice, typical chat up. She thinks I'm a laugh, should've done stand up. Said we're compatible, told her my star sign, she writes and paints.
Some of her past times, the fine wine got her moving slowly. Slow down, so now she wanna know me.
Checking the mics.
I have life, so I'm moving closely. I get a green light from my homies.
She said one dance, I said only. Then throw it back like you owe me.
Keep them smiles on your faces. Nobody wants to change it, yeah. Style and grace, you're amazing. Baby girl, keep the patience now.
Ain't no time to be complacent now. Playing cool, but she's making observations now.
Time is of the essence, yeah, she's waiting now.
Making conversation, she's my favorite now.
Numero uno, she thinks I'm on games, but she ain't got a clue though. Says she wanna chill, we can kick it like judo.
Know she's got soul, I can tell she been Juno.
Energies don't lie, neither do moods though.
Several soul ties, make a few new grow.
Gotta jump sometimes, I'm far from the usual.
Now I got the seal of approval, learned from Rosie, so I get closer than close.
Hoping this thing can be fruitful. Trust she's beautiful, man, she's doper than most.
Said she wanted juice, I got plenty. Me, I'm on the Henny, she's mixing the clear with the coke.
Yo, tell me when you're ready. Time to break the levee. We can do so and then so.
Keep them smiles on your faces. Nobody wants to change it, yeah. Style and grace, you're amazing. Baby girl, keep the patience now. I know that you've been waiting. Body look how hard, let me trace it. Wanna take it slow, I ain't complaining. Keep them smiles on your faces. Nobody wants to change it, yeah. Style and grace, you're amazing. Baby girl, keep the patience now. I know that you've been waiting. Boy, you look how hard, let me trace it. Wanna take it slow, I ain't complaining. Keep them smiles on your faces. Nobody wants to change it, yeah. Style and grace, you're amazing. Baby girl, keep the patience now. I know that you've been waiting. Boy, you look how hard, let me trace it. Wanna take it slow, I ain't complaining.
Keep them smiles on your faces. Yeah. Nobody wants it changing now. Style and grace, you're amazing. Check. Keep them smiles on your faces. Yeah. Nobody wants to change it now. Style and grace, you're amazing. Baby girl, keep the patience now.
test
Okay.
these.
So far, it's sounding like all our mics are good.
Yeah. Howdy.
Howdy. All right, so one of those days, huh?
They're slowly trickling in.
Maybe.
I think they're all on Mountain Time.
Garsonda Boy is here. Toad Slap. Ralph is here. Dragon Leaf. Brody's in. They're all stuck in ads right now. You gonna get the sideways view of everyone? Yeah, do that. I'm good. I'll just be the small guy in the back. What's up, Nick J? Such a fun song, except that hi-hat is so obnoxious on the side. It's just hard pan to the right and like just metal clanging. I saw that Brody's in the.
Yeah, he hadn't said anything yet, though.
Okay.
I've got my eye on him.
I don't like the new. Like, they don't show, like, any of the bots anymore. But they also don't show any of the, like, people that are in here anymore. Like, Kim is not on mine.
Yeah, it's weird.
You did not miss anything, JV. You missed the Dorito that Ralph put in the chat. Which Caleb?
girl and look you dead in the eye. I'm real as it comes if you don't know why I'm see you try to switch it up, but girl, you need that girl. I'm a Wonder Woman, let me go get my rubber. I'm a supermodel, and mommy, see mommy. Amnesty International got fake up in my cock. I love my ass and my ass and the baby you got from me. Some stylish, ridiculous,
Always in the party, everybody put up their hands. I get a half a milk on my beach, you get a couple grand. Never gon' see the day that I ain't got nothing but hand. I'm respected from California, I ain't way down to Japan. I'm a real producer and you just a piano man. The song from nothing charge, I heard them from now. Fucking breezy, I'm the one that gave them they
Yeah. So you guys hear all the background conversations if you're watching on Instagram.
You're getting all the tea.
Yeah. But shouts out to y'all who are watching us on the Instagram. This is just to drive people. I thought I pinned the comment. Maybe I don't know what I'm doing. Let me see if I
don't know what I'm doing. JV says, "How was the storm in Orlando?" I don't know if I asked last week. It was blustery, but it wasn't bad. I think we did talk about it because you said your area of Tampa, you did. Let's see, got lucky, lost power for a week. Oh, you did lose power, JV?
Okay. Let me hit this button here. All right.
Oh my God, is that Kim?
So,
Oh my God, is that Kim?
so we do have a special guest in the building for everybody who didn't think she was real or hasn't seen her before.
I've been a
Yeah.
little bit on a hiatus.
Happy Halloween.
Yep. That's Kim for anybody. This is Kim sitting here in the middle of the couch hanging out. Jalen says, yeah, man, I felt like a Cub Scout again. It was definitely, when he was out of power.
Yeah, out of power.
Oh, okay. He was a Cub Scout. That's insane. It's absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. I don't know if he got to be a Bear Scout, though. That's how it goes,
I don't
right?
remember anything beyond.
You evolve from a cub to a bear, and then children get involved after that.
When do you become an eagle? That's what I
When you become an eagle, you start plucking the cubs.
Yep.
Nice. Shouts out to the boys and girls, Boy Scouts
of America.
The pedophiles of America. No, Jesus Christ.
No.
Let's
I mean,
stop. I mean,
I'm not going to say anything live on stream. However,
there is things to be said, possibly.
Yoko, what's going on? Shouts out to you. Toad Slaps in the building. Trey Sav is in the building. Trey Sav wasn't here last week. I don't think we got the Trey Slav last week.
Do you do the sash with the badges, or is that Girl Scouts?
No, I think Boy Scouts do sashes with the badges, where they get sashes for like a fellatio, fishing, a bunch of other things that they get
knot tying.
badges for, like knots, tongue knots.
Yep,
a bunch of things happens in the Boy Scout. I wouldn't know though. I wouldn't know at all. I was not in the Boy Scouts, but Jalen knows.
Oh, Andrew, oh no.
Jalen was a Cub Scout. Andrew says he remembers his time as a Scout Master.
Damn.
Oh, man.
Damn.
He was really getting plucked by the Eagles. He said, sadly, it was very similar to my time with my local priest. Wow.
Oh, my God.
His mouth was full of lie. Jesus Christ. Now we know what has happened to Andrew and why he is the way that he is. Shouts out to Ecolops in the building. What's going on?
We've got a full roster.
Snake Master badge.
Oh no.
JV says, wait, he was a tenderfoot, then second class. I don't know what that is. Never heard of that.
Tenderfoot's kind of like a novice.
It's real.
It is?
Yeah.
So is that before you become a cub? Your feet are tender because they have fetishes about feet? I don't know what's wrong with these people and their feet fetishes. Like, I guess I can't kink shame or something, but
Not ready for this.
I'm sure. Anybody in the chat room have like a foot fetish? I really would love to understand this. Like, what is the basis and the grounds of the foot fetish?
I think the thing with kinks and fetishes, you don't know. You just have it.
So I read a scientific study about it, and it was saying it was some fixation, like what the foot is connected to the nervous system or something like that. And then I don't know. It gets like, I don't know. I read it, and I was just like, this doesn't sound correct. So I want to know from any of the foot fetish people in the chat room, because on the odds say that like 1 in 3, which is absolutely insane.
Oh, Brody beat me to it. I was going to ask if we can get him on the line, but
who?
Because apparently Brody's roommate has a foot fetish.
Oh, okay.
He said he can't explain. That's what I'm getting at, is that when it comes to kinks and fetishes, you just develop them.
No, I don't know. I feel you can explain them. You just don't want to be honest with yourself.
I feel that you can.
like I like ass.
Yeah.
Why?
I like ass size. Because
exactly.
No, I was going to explain. Because naturally speaking, when that ass is assing, thus means them birthing hips is birthing. So we're gonna take it to a primal instinct where it's like, if that ass asses, then the likelihood of being able to shoot babies down a birth canal. That's what primal instinct. That's all I'm saying with that.
Yeah.
I also like pretty face and smile. That if you look at that, it's like, okay, you're attractive. That's being attractive. So with the feet though, it's like, how are you busting goobers looking at feet?
Means they ran fast in the primal instinct.
Nah, that's what thighs are for. Thighs and ass. When you look at thighs and ass, you're like, hey, this is a thoroughbred
you have
right
a thing
here.
for the climbers.
You ever seen a thoroughbred horse stacked up? Thighs and legs, crazy. Ankles ain't there. Ankles ain't there at all. But them thighs are crazy.
Ankles ain't there.
The thighs is crazy and thighsing.
So if it goes from like thighs yes, ankles no, like where's the line then? Is it the knees or?
I don't. I think there's people with knee fetishes as well. I'm not sure.
It most certainly is.
Yeah,
I guarantee.
Well, I mean, at least Nandrum has a knee fetish for John. At least put it that way.
And I'm not saying that we like the big old, like, I like the proportions, and the proportions, like, if we want to talk proportionately, scientifically speaking, it's like, oh, she probably is able to. They say the natural primal thing is like she's probably likely to survive birth.
Yeah.
That is like,
you're attracted to the survival of birth.
Yeah, and so having that's right.
I still think it's just, as you're raised, you get a kink in the brain and that's it.
I don't know, man. Brody's in. Can you ask your roommate
to be real with you?
What's weirder, a knee fetish or elbows? I think they're one and the same. I think if you have one, you probably have the other. You probably have a crease fetish.
I like the bendy parts.
Yeah, you probably have a crease fetish at that point. You just like creases.
It's like hinges.
Yeah.
I like your creases.
Yeah. Oh, you don't talk to your roommate no more? Why? Because of the feet thing?
Did you wake up? Did you wake up one
and
night?
He was just standing over,
just standing there, staring at your feet. This is how you found out.
When they have a foot fetish, I don't think it matters if it's male, female, or they.
Just foot, feet,
just
feetses.
Yeah, I think even animals too.
Yep. Just looking at them.
Yeah, they'll be like, these paws.
Look at these paws.
I don't know. I'm over here. I'm being ignorant right now. All right.
This is not a scientific discussion.
Not at all. This is an ignorant discussion.
Oh, okay.
Oh, man.
So that's a real reason.
Yeah, that's a fair reason.
Yeah.
Brody Zinn said he doesn't talk to the roommate. It was a roommate from 2 years ago, and it's because he backed out of getting a house with him and his other two roommates 2 weeks before school.
That sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Did he give you a reason why? Maybe it was a legitimate reason. And now y'all just cut this man out of your life. He could have been struggling.
I don't like your feet.
Yeah, that. Or y'all could have just teased him about the feet thing too much. He had a shrine in his closet. A bunch of mannequin feet, nails painted.
Pizza like pizza.
Yep.
The pizza.
All right. What are we talking about? What are we doing today?
What are we doing today?
Shouts out to everybody joining us on the Instagram Live. We're not paying attention to y'all, so pay attention to that pinned comment.
Yeah.
So you can join the real stream.
There you go.
All over there. I'm going to just keep sitting back. All right. We got Kim here hanging out. Kim, what's going on? Why are you here hanging out on the couch?
Why are you here?
It's been 30 years.
Why are
in
any
the
of us
metaphysical sense?
Yeah, it's been 45 years. What's going on? Why are you?
Sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
You're going to have to talk louder than that.
Yep. Okay, eat that mic.
This semester has been a lot. Why am I here?
Why?
Is your mic working?
Is my mic working?
Shove it.
Sounds like
on
it.
your mouth.
Can y'all hear Kim? Kim should chime. Kim, you have a foot fetish?
No.
Why would you say
Speak
ill?
some words, Kim. Speak
That's
some
kink
words.
shaming.
That's kink
Oh, I guess I'm
shaming.
kink
You
shaming.
can't say ill. Ill is the worst possible thing you can say
If you
to
have
anything.
a foot fetish, you're bound to get kink shamed.
No, it's very
In
common.
this day and age,
Yeah. Foot fetishes
Bro, I
are
got mad
weird.
right before she answered the question.
Kim got a thing for toe joints.
Good Lord.
Oh, no, feet are weird. I don't even like looking at my own feet. I don't like feet.
Kim says she don't fuck with
I
feet.
have had someone smell my feet before.
What?
That is one thing.
Did they pay you to do it?
No, they didn't. What a fucking shame.
What a fucking shame.
Why?
I said we cannot do that in
I
this
don't know.
economy.
Yeah.
Did you smell my feet?
Free foot feet in
how
this
did-
economy?
No, we gotta talk about the process leading up to how somebody got close enough to smell your feet. What was happening?
Well, it was like middle school.
This
Did they
kid had
sneak
a
up on you?
foot thing in middle school. See, this is
That's
what I'm
what I'm
talking
saying.
about.
It's that time of your
Yeah.
life.
Should have said $1 sniff. There you go.
Yep.
Maybe that kid learned that from somebody. There's no
Maybe.
way. There's no way he was
Maybe.
just like, these feet are making my thing get hard. There's no way he associated those two. How do you don't just associate those two in middle school?
Like the
I don't know. It's weird. I can't. I
That's
can't
when your brain
comment on
develops.
those.
the proximity of being that close to a woman or girl at that point, but
Girl.
It was middle school. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was middle school. Was fever dream. Straight up a fever dream.
Yeah.
I don't
It's
recall
not
my
it.
middle school
Exactly.
No.
It's fever dream.
being people
What-
talking about feet.
Oh.
I recall middle school we played games, and that's all I recall from middle school.
Really?
Yeah,
Yep.
I
I
played
remember-
sports,
Yeah.
Yep.
broke my leg. You know,
I remember middle school was the
Traumatic
first
things.
time I saw weed.
yeah.
It was the first time I saw weed, and kids would bring beer in Gatorade bottles and drink them during PE. And
In middle school,
middle school. And they would take Molly before class.
In
Take
middle
Molly-
school?
Yeah, in middle school. Middle school was weird for me, man.
That was an advanced middle
middle
school.
school was very weird.
What would Molly do to them in middle school? How would
I don't
they
know.
act?
They would vape in class during science class.
Wow.
That was funny. I was one of those people that did. I vaped once in science class.
Wow.
Did you
Something
cough
else.
the whole time? You're like, never again.
No. It was
Why?
one time, never again.
Why?
Because
Why-
other people were doing it. I was a kid. I was stupid.
Oh, Jesus Christ! How do you teach kids not to follow the leader? How do you do it?
Have to build up their
They gotta figure it out
confidence.
themselves.
You have to beat them.
Oh,
You
that's
think?
a
Well, you know
mixture
they're
of all
gonna do it
those.
behind your back.
Yeah,
Mo-
that's
Molly
true.
is
Exactly.
Molly is very crazy.
Molly
That
is
I did
crazy.
not do. I did
Yeah,
not
that's-
do the Molly, but I do remember people like they would go to the water fountain to drink their Molly.
And they just thought they were cool.
Yeah, they just thought they were cool.
Peer
It was
pressure is the
strangest
ultimate
thing.
drug. That is
Yeah.
actually very true, especially in middle
Now-
school.
Brody's in says he was at the urinal in middle school and a guy came up beside him and said he couldn't wait to see a girl's pee-pee.
As a conversation
Does he know what
starter.
And then Brody's in said I didn't have the heart to tell him. You know, and that's his parents' fault. That's his parents' fault
Yep.
that he made it all the way to middle school thinking that a girl has a pee-pee.
And he was like, yeah, bruh.
Yo, man, I really can't wait. And that's probably because his father was touching him. We're just going to go out there and say that his father was telling him this was normal and that women have this as well. You need to learn how to stroke this.
Someone has not heard about.
I
the
mean,
bird
y'all all
bees.
watch the Mendez twins thing on Netflix. Let me stop, Jesus Christ. All right, don't watch. All right. Andrew says, dude, in high school, something crazy that happened was a weirdo starting jaying off in class.
That's weird.
That happened one time I was DJing at Be Nice. There was just somebody sitting there, and he just pulled his thing out and started. And we like lifted him up and threw him out of there.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Was he doing it while you lifted it up?
Nah, like we like he couldn't, like his arms couldn't reach because we got his ass up out of there. Like we were like
not today, motherfucker.
Yeah, like we were like, yeah, bro, I cut the music and everything. He was like, yeah,
straight
man.
record scratch.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, like we not tolerating this, brother.
Nah.
You are absolutely out of your mind. We should,
Bro, blasted off literally.
if we had nothing to lose, we would have stomped him out too, just on principle.
Just on principle alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably
Blasted off literally.
my favorite thing I've seen so far tonight.
Ralph says in his middle school he was asked if he sold nicotine. Like not cigarettes, but
just
nicotine.
nicotine.
He went to one of the redneck schools where they had a cow pasture on campus. He was selling dip, is what they wanted. They were like, "Are you selling dip in
Grizzly
middle school?"
long coat wintergreen.
He had a lifted truck with the cow sack on the bottom of it in middle school. He rode to school and it was like, I got dip for everybody. Ralph, you were selling dip?
Grizzly long cut.
Dip is now just a Zen.
It is.
It's crazy. It's so
Although
weird.
they've done that. That is the Is it Norwegian? They do the snus, which is the pouches. So it moved to straight nicotine a little while ago, which is the Zyn. Did you see Baker Mayfield?
No.
Did you see the picture of him last game? He just got a Zyn pack out and just packed one in in the middle of the fucking
That's
game.
what they call them, Zen packs. They don't call them like dip.
They don't. Well, so dip is like free cut, and then there's pouches, which was called snus, and then eventually it became
Snuffleless.
Zyn.
Mark, what's going on? Andrew says what happened was a weirdo got dragged out of the class by the school cop. As he was being dragged away, he was still pulling it.
Ew.
In public is crazy.
Yeah, that's wild. He also had a sexy video, playing
like,
on full blast volume.
This is happening
in class.
right now.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That's you got to blame his parents for that, man.
Yep.
You got to blame their parents.
Smoke like a normal person.
Toe Slap says, all hate. I don't trust people who do dip. Smoke like a real person. Sheesh. How'd that prejudice happen to you, Toe Slap? Also, don't understand why somebody jorking it in school is a universal experience. Why is somebody jorking it in school a universal experience? Because
people don't have
the
self-control.
odds suggest that 1 in 1 Americans are fucking crazy. So then when they have children, they download that crazy into their children. But when you get 2 crazy Americans, they double that crazy up and it amplifies just like a sound wave.
Yep.
And you get double crazy.
You add dip to that, and there's all kinds of shit.
And then when you add unsupervised, you get even more crazy. And then when you add the internet, it gets even crazier.
And guns.
Yeah.
No. My problem was not jorking it in school, in high school. The problem
You didn't have a
was-
pee-pee?
No, I actually, guys,
I hate to break it to you.
Wait, Kim, you don't have a pee-pee?
Yeah, you guys didn't know that once women hit maturity, they can decide
Oh my god.
if they want to get rid of it.
This is news to me.
Yeah.
So you chose to like have it fall off. What happens? Do you tie it until it falls off? Or
Is it
what?
fall off like a tadpole?
I think,
Yeah,
I think
like
so hard
removing a
that it
mole.
goes away.
Yeah. Okay.
I just use my brain power and then it goes away.
All right.
Okay. Well, we all learned something about human anatomy tonight.
You know, all my life I couldn't wait to see a woman pee-pee.
Oh, you know what the sad part is? I don't have bingo cards for any of this.
No, we don't.
No, sadly not.
What's up, Ferris? Join the actual chat room.
Oh my
Why
god,
don't you?
Ferris, where?
Yeah, he's in the Instagram. over there in Egypt.
Ferris, submit. I miss you.
Come back.
Nandrum, Kim is not trans. She decided the wee-wee to fall off.
Yeah.
Now, if Kim maintained her wee-wee, then she would have turned male. Right?
Now you're thinking too much into it.
Nandrum says he's a bottom, you know.
Oh, God.
I'm so glad I
coming
came
in
out.
strong on this conversation.
Yeah, you know. How's everybody doing? Yugi is not from Egypt. Yugi's alternative black man is from Egypt. The black man who's trapped inside the pendant, who comes out and gets swag and wants to kill people. And Yu-Gi-Oh's in the back of his mind like, no, no, please no. Don't kill Kaiba even though he's tried to kill me.
Yep. Yugi's just a Japanese kid.
We're friends.
Oh.
Yeah.
So what are we saying? Kim freeze-dried her pee-pee off?
Freeze-dried in Florida? What you talking about?
When I get of age, I wish it away. That's it.
That's how it works.
It's not that difficult to understand, guys. Come on.
Oh. All right. How you guys have been doing? Welcome to the chat room. Welcome to the stream. We are hanging out. Kim never told us why she was here. I think it was.
we got
she
lost
came
in
here
that.
to tell us that she can wish it away.
I think it was. That's why I think like, you know. So, Kim, what are you doing here on the couch and not behind the scenes?
I'm here to promote a show.
A show.
Oh my
I'm
God.
doing a show.
She's doing a show.
It's gonna be at the Abbey, November 3rd.
You gonna have to have more confidence than that. Mm-hmm. Where is the show? What is the show? What you doing? Go ahead and bust it out. Whip it out.
She's been practicing all week for this.
I'm having a show November 3rd at the Abbey. It's like kind of a fest, but also not a fest because it's not super huge.
Okay.
And it's 5 bands, right? And it's like indie and alternative and punk bands, and then 4 vendors
Cool.
that are selling things.
Cool. What's the price to get in?
Price to get in is $25 at the door,
Okay.
$20 online.
All right.
So go online.
Get them
and buy it.
discounts.
Yeah. Use that.
Yep.
It'll be a fun show.
And when is it? And where is it again? In Orlando, correct?
November 3rd.
Which is what day is that?
That's a Sunday.
He's just trying to help. He's just trying to help.
Help.
November 3rd is a Sunday. Sunday.
Sunday.
Dude, they charge $10 extra for hats. Downtown be like that. Downtown's only like that because you go places without me. The $10 is for the security guards. If you didn't know that, Eclipse, they are hassling you. You never have to pay that.
I'm laughing because he pays it.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. Yes, they are. But you don't have to pay it. All you have to do is take your hat off. And then they'll be like, damn, you're not wearing a hat.
Put
now.
your hat back on, please, sir.
Yeah.
Mark S. Where on November 3rd?
The Abbey.
The Abbey.
The Abbey. I have a special MC, maybe. I'm not sure. He said yes, but he has not texted me back.
Is it the MC I'm thinking that it is?
MC that you're thinking about.
Okay.
So it'll be the Abbey, which is downtown Orlando, Thornton Park area. Parking sucks.
Parking
So,
does suck. But if you go to the Eventbrite, I have all the parking information that you need.
You can also park at the Publix.
Park at the Publix. There's also street parking a little bit away, but it's walking distance. So
Yeah.
Nandrum, he talking about the one day I decided to step out of my dark chambers. Q was in Atlanta. It's because you hit me up every week talking about, yeah, I might be out there and never show up. So the one time I'm not, you know, and then he waits till like 2 minutes before it's 10 o'clock.
Yep. The boy who cried wolf.
Yeah, literally crying wolf. Like, what are you doing downtown? Like,
Toast Lab asks, what is the event called?
The event is called Haunted Harmonies.
Yeah.
Very spooky.
Do you have the link you can put in the chat room?
I do have the link to put.
Go
in
ahead
the
and
chat
throw that
room.
in the chat room so anybody trying to get more details and information, they can check that out there. It's on Eventbrite, so
on
that means
Eventbrite.
Eventbrite is going to tax your ass with about $5. Don't
But
use
it's
after
better
this.
than Ticketmaster.
After this, don't use Eventbrite. I'll put you on Shotgun Live. Yeah, never.
Shotgun.
Good to know.
Yeah, Eventbrite sucks ass. And they're just like
Maybe
they are
that's
just
their kink.
they're like Live Nation when it comes to extortion.
Really?
Yeah, Live Nation and Ticketmaster and Eventbrite is just terrible. Shotgun Live is a French-based company where it is you have your own scanner and all of that, ticket scanner and everything.
Eclipse says Eventbrite took $30 from me for a canceled show, and I'm
Yep.
done with them.
Yep.
I think it's probably because you're trying to wear a hat at the show.
Shotgun Live will charge for a $20 ticket, it will charge only about $22 for somebody who is purchasing a ticket.
Okay.
So if you do events, check out shotgun.live. If you are throwing events and stuff like that, it is more friendly to independent people throwing events. And it has a lot of features. You can also create promo codes for every band or anybody who's performing at it so that you can track all their ticket sales if they are selling tickets or if they have people using promo codes. You can also do, if somebody purchases a ticket, they get a friend ticket or a friend discount code that they can share to other people and get discounts and stuff like
That's
that.
awesome.
So, yeah, Shotgun Live is the way to go.
And Kim put it
This
in
was,
there.
I'm not sponsored by them. This is just a good plug.
That's how good it is. Yeah.
That's really good to know. This stuff has been crazy putting this together.
So that's for you. Those of you who have been following us for a while, Kim is the one that's like in charge of putting this entire shebang together at the Abbey. So be proud of her. She is doing cool things.
It's been
Andrew,
crazy.
Andrew asked, "What's the best way to get tickets to a show? What costs less? Going to the actual venue and buying the tickets.
Mm-hmm.
That is the cheapest. If it's not an independent show, so say it's a touring band or something like that, go to say it's at the Beecham. Go to the Beecham and buy the ticket because the Beecham has their own ticketing website that they've created, and their service fees, if you buy a $20 ticket, their service fee is $10. What the fuck is the service fee?
It's 150%.
Yeah, like what is the service fee? And they just do that. So the way you don't get hit with those service fees is you go to the actual venue and you say, hey, I want to purchase 4 tickets for this event, because at the venue they actually can print them out for you. Especially if they're running their own ticket thing or if they're doing Ticketmaster or whatever. But that's for like touring band, like national things or whatever. But if it's an independent show, honestly, contact the person. If you don't want to go through the website, contact them and say, hey, yo, can I grab a ticket? Can I grab a physical ticket or whatever? Because I don't want to pay the fees. And they'll probably be like, yeah, just cash at me.
Yeah. Or go, like what Justin says, go day of with a baseball bat. And then when you see people standing in line, you just demand their tickets. And that's how you get in really cheap. Which you got to get in there quick because they'll probably be looking for you.
Yeah.
Also, Toad Slap, if you give me a 5-paragraph essay as how Bingo 87 was technically done, I might give it to you.
What's 87?
Parallel processing, and that does not count for mentioning it.
We did not talk about that at all.
Oh yeah, no, 1,000%.
Yeah. Maybe the whole
Technically done.
maybe the whole like penis falling off thing, you can kind of like associate it with it, but we did not talk about parallel processing.
Hey, Mean Buddha, welcome. If you want to submit something, hit that !submit and it'll drip a link for you, and we'll be able to take a listen to it.
I feel like Mean Buddha has been here like years ago, or maybe that was a different Buddha. That was the one.
This one is mean.
A clip says, I don't know if I would do that for a bigger venue like Kia Center. I got paranoid that they will sell out fast. When the stuff is on, just go. You don't have to wait till the day of. You just go. Like when it's like on pre-sale or whatever, you can actually go up there and say, "Hey, I want to purchase tickets." Depends on if it's at Ticketmaster or whatever, but you can still do that. Usually they hold about 50 tickets at the door anyway.
Yeah. Usually.
Or you can just call them and be like, "Hey, do you do will call tickets or something like that? Can I purchase that at the venue today or whatever?" You just call and ask. So yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not a guitar or a piano If I was an instrument, I would be a theremin. Thank you.
Ooh, one that you don't have to touch at all to play. You hear that, Nandrum?
Yeah.
This man said he's dyslexic. He thought it was parallel parking. We didn't even talk about that either. We didn't talk about anything in parallel at all. the best
parallel
way,
parking.
Yeah, the best way to save money on tickets is to not go to a concert. I mean, you could also do pre-sale, but pre-sale you're going to get hit with the service fee, which is hopefully the Congress and stuff like starts clamping down on that. And like it's same with the car dealerships. Florida's the worst when it comes to if you buy a car in Florida, make sure you do your research because it is legal for them to just add fees and just make them up. And that's the same thing that's happening with all these ticketing websites. They just say service fee and it's what is the service?
We put a stripe on your car.
Yeah. So on the car thing, they'll give you a cleaning fee, a towing fee, a parking fee, a lot fee, and they'll just constantly tack on all these things. And all that money does is it goes right to the person selling you the car.
Yeah.
The
finance manager.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to sell cars, and that was 1,000% a thing.
Yeah.
So if you go to House of Blues, like there's a show at House of Blues, but you want to avoid service fees, could you go in person to like go to Disney Springs and go buy a ticket and it would drop some of those service fees, or that's a no?
You should be able to go up to the ticketing booth and say, hey, I want to buy a ticket for this show.
And it won't
this
have
day.
as many service
It
fees.
won't
as
have
it does
service
online.
fees at all. You'll just have taxes.
Oh, I gotta start doing that.
Yep. It's just you have to drive there. You have to, you know. So it's the convenience.
You are doing the service fee.
So before the service fee would be like $1 or $2 because this is what maintains the website, what pays people, blah 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 blah. But I don't understand how service fees on Eventbrite are like you pay for a $10 ticket, your service fee is $5. So you're paying $15. Yeah. You're literally they're making more money than the person doing the event because then when you list an event on Eventbrite, sometimes you have to pay to list a certain amount of tickets.
$3.18. Sales tax is $151. So if I buy a ticket, that $20 ticket just turned into $24.69.
Yeah, so they charging you $5. It looks like they lowered their fees. I know they sent out an email. Eventbrite sent out an email because they lost so many customers that they're going to lower. They're going to make it where you can actually post free events and host free tickets again. And they were saying something that they were going to drop some of their fees because there was a mass exodus where people would just put their event on Eventbrite for free for the SEO, and then they would actually have their ticketing somewhere else or drive traffic back to their website to sell tickets on their own website.
Kind of genius.
Yeah.
Serves them right.
What's going on? You told me about fights too. I remember. What are we talking about?
Flights.
Oh yeah, flights. You go to the airport. That's an inconvenience, but you can do it.
Nandrum.
Kim is a swimmer. That's why. Nandrum asked why Kim's shoulders look stronger than Q's. She's a swimmer. I just have man shoulders. I don't know.
So it's just born this way.
Yeah, I just have man shoulders.
He's just built different.
Yeah. I'm chunkier. That's why my shoulders are chunkier. All right, guys. What are y'all doing? What are we talking about? What do y'all want to hear? Do we want to start listening to music now, or do we want to continue talking?
Well, we do have 9 people, and they are all here.
That's fine.
Let's do it.
Do those 9 people matter in the grand scheme of life? Let me stop.
in the timeline of the universe.
Westside Ultra's here.
What's up?
Says my bro. I think my phone died, so I might not be on Instagram Live anymore. Or it may have just been an hour and it cut us off.
Just booted you.
Yeah, that's fine. We don't need to be on there anyway.
9 lives matter.
None of y'all cared. Okay.
Then Anthony Nyantaki. Taki?
Yeah, that's Turntable Slay.
Is it?
Oh.
Is that who that is?
The government
Is
name?
that who that is?
Yeah, Anthony is his full name.
Is that who that is?
Yeah,
He's
that's
been-
Turntable Slay.
He's been lying to us this whole time. I thought his government name was Turntable Slay.
Yeah. I remember when he told me that. I was like, Turntable Gay. I don't know. I always mess with him about it.
Oh.
Because he slays. Yes. That's why he named himself Turntable Slay, because he gets down and he starts voguing and he starts duck walking every time he's about to perform.
Here he comes again.
Yes, it's Turntable Girl Slay.
Justin's about to make a vodka and vodka.
Yeah.
Straight, no rocks.
Okay. Ah,
So who's first?
I don't know. I don't really want to listen to music.
Slay.
I don't really want to listen to you guys' music.
The day has finally come.
How about that?
Speed run.
Speed run.
All right.
Listen to all your music in 90 seconds.
Yeah, Andrew would be John Q ain't Andrew sent over a song talking about he saw some artists recording themselves with just a minimum setup, and I thought maybe I could give it a try. I hope this is a little good to your ears. Hope you enjoy. What is a minimum setup? Is it just a microphone?
Like an acoustic thing, or
Or I don't know. Is it like one mic in a room?
10
Just a
seconds.
cell phone?
Yeah, give us more details on a minimum setup, because I think I have a minimum setup.
I could do a minimum setup.
Yeah.
minimum is a state of
One
mind.
Omni microphone.
I hate Ralph says, in the grand scheme of things, John Q loves fishing for trout. I've never been fishing before in my life. Sadly, never been fishing before in my life. Something on my bucket list, you know.
I'm saying the stream's cutting in and out.
Oh, is it? Are we dropping fraps? We are.
I'm seeing excellent on my end.
Well, we're dropping fraps.
Frappuccinos.
Oh, yeah, there it goes.
We're back on mine.
We're on Spectrum.
Oh, it might be about that time.
Yeah, it's 9:00. It should stabilize shortly, guys.
Two girls, one mic.
Yeah, it's stabilizing shortly. What are you? The camera is being weird. Okay. It should be fine. It's fine now, hopefully. $20 skip. Okay. Oh, skip the line.
Keep the line.
Do y'all care? Should we transition this stream over to that? Where half the time we just sit here, smoke, drink, talk about nothing,
Not
and be
really.
like, send us $20 so we can even give your song a listen.
And then not really say anything else.
Would that make you guys appreciate this a little bit more?
About to say fund my cigar habit.
Yeah.
You guys have to get a cat.
Yeah, we have yeah, what's going? Yeah, we need a cat and a beard.
It is lagging due to the birth of Jesus. I don't know what it means, but I love it.
Well, Nick's birthday
Yep.
will be at 12 a.m. We will not be on the stream by then, maybe.
Hopefully not.
Say happy birthday to him now.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
But Mr. Autismo back there, one of the channel's mods
Yeah.
that you've known in the chat room, also the resident saxophone or sexy phone player.
All the above are true.
He will be turning the beautiful age of over 30.
Yeah. I stopped counting a while ago.
Yep. So claps in the chat for Mr. Autismo birthday coming up. He is one of those zodiac signs that y'all think exist.
Yep.
Onomatopoeia. Is that the one that he is?
I think I think his rock is a geode too.
Yep.
It's just a purple geode.
Yeah, it's a geode, which forms quartz crystals inside. Yeah.
Other way around, but yeah.
Whatever.
Oh, Brody, you're so kind.
Nick was like 26. I did too until he told us.
Yep.
Yeah.
I am not a young boy. Or not anymore, but
Young lad.
young is a perspective. God damn it.
Oh, look at all the
There
happy
you go.
birthdays in the chat
Hey.
room.
There you go.
Oh, nobody talks for anything else we say. No. Nick's birthday.
The important stuff.
Next week we're gonna have Nick's birthday also.
Yeah.
All right, so this is a track. This is a track by Andrew. He's inspired by minimalists, and we're gonna listen to it. And yeah.
I like when he's inspired by Maximalist.
Yeah. I got it turned up. I can't hear anything.
Oh God, we're gonna.
I can't hear
blast
anything
our
either.
face off.
Okay, here we go.
It's just quiet.
Oh, I think my computer's quiet. No, it's not. This is really quiet.
There's been a series of really quiet mixes.
Satan be gone.
This is like negative 40 decibels.
Used to be. There's a shadow hanging over me. Oh, yesterday came suddenly. Why she had to go, I don't know.
I like the reverb.
Say
Nice use of reverb there.
I said something wrong. Now I long for yesterday.
Andrew's a Kurt Cobain, man.
Ooh,
He's got a pretty voice.
love was such an easy game to play.
A little out of key there, but Melodyne could fix that. The
I think
falsetto.
he's using one mic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I believe in yesterday.
Gotta get that air support going.
Why she had to go, I don't know. She wouldn't say. And I said something.
Needs a blast beat.
For yesterday.
Hey,
That was good on the falsetto right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. All right, it's very quiet, so it's probably one mic in a room, SM58. Nice use of reverb, though.
Yeah.
I think you probably need to do some compression.
I think it just needs to get blended a little bit more because the guitar's so
Put it in the
quiet
blender.
in the back. So quiet.
I don't think he can blend it anymore. I think it's just a microphone. I think it's a microphone that he's sitting in front of and
Did
playing
he say
guitar.
he's using one microphone?
I think so. I don't think he said that. I think we're just assuming because he's not going to say anything in the chat room while we
we're
ask
done
questions or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why everybody does that. Like they just don't answer any questions. They just be like, nah.
Andrew said thanks.
Yeah, so he didn't answer any questions. I think it's one microphone.
So that's something recording.
I think it
which
is
minimal
too.
Setup. I thought maybe give it a try. So yeah, I mean, we could assume what a minimal setup is.
It's
No,
one mic.
He used one mic.
There
one
we
mic.
go. We did it.
So he wouldn't be able to like blend it better unless he had two mics, one on the instrument, one on his voice.
One mic.
Yeah, Nandram said just make a vocal chain.
Yeah.
I mean, he
Squash
has
the
reverb
guitar.
there. The reverb's
I
nice.
do really like that reverb.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of reverb was that? Sounds like the
Sounds like
plate.
A plate reverb. Yep. Do you want to look something up for me real quick?
I like Ralph. Ralph. What do you want me to look up?
An artist that they've made a bunch of shorts. The artist is called Carpet Man.
Yeah, Carpet Man is fucking
Carpet
fire.
Man is fucking fire.
One of my students put me on him while we were in class.
Because I put them on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Carpet Man
I've
is
been talking
amazing.
shit about this guy for a while. I love this.
Carpet Man is amazing.
And the marketing is bonkers.
Even though he's just wearing a shiesty mask. But
All right, we're going to introduce you to just a ridiculously cool artist.
you guys haven't heard of Carpet Man?
Carpet or carpet?
Carpet.
I have
Carpet
not.
Man.
Carpet Man.
Okay.
Let me get the browser display
And
set up.
he's got that short, and I can't remember. It's the song's like Shadow or something like
I'm
that.
gonna play So Cold.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Garcon, I got your submission.
Yeah, let's
right.
pull up Carpet Man.
All
We're
right.
gonna get demonetized for this.
That's
but
fucking fine with me.
yeah, this Carpet Man is amazing. But there's tuning on these vocals.
Yeah.
As I fall into a hell of delusion, trying to grasp an empty shelf. Yeah, I went too far into my deep thoughts. And
His vocal range is insane.
no matter what I did wrong, no matter what I say, I'm trying to catch that freedom. So I'm talking to myself again.
He's literally a Carpet Man.
Living like a dog on the mountain.
Wearing that nice poncho.
Terrified In the mirror, I see my biggest fear, but silence is almost here. So I'll tell her how I feel. What am I fighting for?
Those low harmonies.
Nandrum, I think you talked about vocal chain.
Can you save my soul? Cause I still feel so cold.
Alright.
So good. Carpet Man is also a they them.
Yeah, he's a carpet.
He's a carpet, but also I have a friend who found the actual artist, and
he's a carpet.
Like
it is an inanimate object. He's like in an anime, like in an anime when the moon gets full and like things just come alive. He is Toy Story, literally, or they are Toy Story, because it's a carpet.
Oh,
yeah. Andrew says, sorry, but this is meant to me. He is obviously good with his voice, but it's just okay to me. I give it a 5 out of 10.
It's the range. I think you're missing the point. Yeah.
Well, you didn't make your point yet, Alex. Go make your point. Why did we listen to Carpet Man after listening to Andrew Tomlin?
I'm curious. Andrew, what's your rating of the song that you just did? I'm curious.
The rating of the song he did was a minimalist.
I was gonna say, but Carpet Man has another song that's minimal also, and so it's not about the reverbs and the production. It's about the performance. And Carpet Man can do that. I hate Carpet Man. Damn you, Carpet Man. If you want to keep it minimal, if you want to do reverbs, that's you can look at Carpet Man.
So I Hate Ralph said, how that's like Toy Story, like who's playing with carpets for fun. This is how you can tell he's young. So back in the day, they made carpets with racetracks on them for your Hot Wheels. Okay?
Okay.
And you would be on the carpet, and it's a whole town of racetracks, and you would just be riding your Hot Wheels around the racetrack on your carpet. Carpets were fun. They used to be fun. Now they just exist on the floor.
Now they evolved into singing entities.
Now they sing to you.
Now they sing to you with a magical voice of God.
Now it's just a floor I used to know. You're welcome.
Oh, I was not ready for that. Good job.
Yeah. All right.
I do what I can.
So back on to Andrew Tomlinson Samaki's track. What do you feel about it?
How the fuck? No way.
Bingo already.
Yeah.
That's probably the earliest bingo ever.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Good job, Nan. I personally think, Andrew, that yours was a little bit nasally. And I think that a full-blown vocal chain would squash the guitar in relation to your vocals. However, I do think that, yeah, you could do some EQing, you could do some compression, you could bring it up to a more, you could probably do some upward compression to make the guitar a little bit more full. And if you wanted to, a cool thing that you could do, I've talked enough about, and I will say it now, parallel compression. I've talked enough about it that you guys should know what to do for parallel compression, which is make a copy and put a heavy compressor on it. But if you want to do something cool with that heavily compressed version, you can put an EQ before that, and then you can tune that EQ to bring out and emphasize certain frequencies. So that would be how you probably correct the nasally nature of the one mic that you're working with, is to tune that out in the paralleled version.
Would you use a multi-band compressor?
No, you would not, because a multi-band compressor uses crossovers to achieve its multi-bands, and crossovers have phase inversions, so you're going to have 3 phase inversions of your song when you put it in parallel.
There we go.
There you go. But you might, if you wanted to put it at the end of the chain, you could put a multi-band compressor.
Ralph asked who's playing with that carpet. And Ralph, if I had that carpet, I would be playing with that carpet. Okay, Ralph.
Understand this.
Except it would be remote control cars instead of manual powered, hand driven.
Andrew, you won't, but go look at the rest of his videos. He has a whole series of shorts where he just plays and sings, and he is that good. He just has auto-tune on his produced songs.
All right. Kim, what you think about Andrew's song?
Oh, hey, Kim.
Do you remember it?
Do you need us to remind you?
Not really. I think I said that my biggest thing was just hearing the guitar more, really.
Yeah.
I personally, I don't like the instruments to sit so far in the back. I'm not a. It's so funny.
Just prime example, T-Pain.
Yeah, I mean, because Andrew's saying he did not use auto-tune, Carpet Man did, which is cheating, which it's not.
It's not.
Mine's was better, I think. That's his hot take.
Yeah.
And he's entitled to his hot take.
That's true.
Yep.
What about adding a flanger to the mix? You could.
He's just fishing. Because a flanger in this mix wouldn't make any sense.
Yeah, you could do it as an effect on the very outside, but I would just stick to EQ and compression.
Yeah. If anything, just like for me, it's like, but obviously this is one mic in a room. I don't know where the mic was positioned, but it's like, I'm just thinking from a performance aspect, it's like some of the tuning issues that we're talking about and the whole maybe concept of auto-tune not needing to be as prevalent is if you use more air, if you really open up and sing, then you wouldn't have those issues. But that's
true.
But that's a performance thing.
Yeah. I like that Justin shut this down by saying, I will not argue on this point.
Yep.
Yeah, auto-tune's not cheating. Because you have to know how to use it.
Exactly.
Like,
exactly.
That's like saying, oh, like if you put in all these GTA cheat codes, but don't know what to do with them, it's like, did you cheat or did you just put in codes?
Facts.
Yeah, if you did L1, R2, L1, R2, left, down, right, up, and got all your health back in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, but you didn't need any health.
What are you just putting in codes? You just testing your thumbs out? What's up?
Yep. How fast can you put it in?
But here's the thing, Andrew. If you put auto-tune on your vocals on the song you did, it would make it better.
I feel like he could just get away with Melodyne, just doing slight corrections in those areas.
In
where
which
it was
case, he could probably get away with it because Melodyne is
for what he's going for. Really doesn't need that much.
No.
If you do, it's just gonna be overkill.
No, you should T-Pain that shit.
Well, so T-Pain or like really old JVS.
Goat sounds. Yeah, goat sounds.
Yeah, there you go. Or maybe current JVS, depending on which studio, quote unquote, he went to. But who knows?
All right. Anything else you guys want to say about Andrew's track?
I like that it's polarizing. Auto-tune is polarizing.
It's nice. It's nice.
I'd like to hear more of that same.
Nice. Yes. Mm-hmm. Pass the tea, please.
I don't think I've said much, but I will say something. So I like where he was going with that. It is a change of direction, and I like what he is doing with his vocal range. There are some areas that are a little pitchy that can be corrected with the use of Melodyne. I think overall the track is extremely low, and you can help yourself by just throwing a limiter on the master and just throwing it up if you want to. That will help without doing anything else. If that's the minimal thing that you want to do to keep it minimalist, you can do that. Yeah, other than that, I like the subtlety. I can hear what you're saying, and it sounds nice.
Rob asked, was it recorded in Studio A? Which studio? Studio A. Where?
Andrew says he will come back with a trap beat and auto-tune on his voice and rap like a typical rapper / pop singer. Then that will be good. That doesn't sound good.
Nah.
Unless
from how you describe it.
Yeah, unless you know what you're doing.
Yeah. Auto-tune is a tool. Just like you can have a bunch of tools in your toolbox, you don't have to use all of them.
you imagine having like a nail and then being like, yeah, don't use that hammer. That's cheating.
Yeah.
So just use my hand.
Yep. Fist that sucker.
Yeah. That like the elitist stuff. So I mean, you get elitism. There's a lot of people in the music industry who are vocalists who are just like, I hate autotune. Autotune is cheating because they may be classically trained or something like that. You get it in the DJ world where they're like, the sync button, I don't use it because blah 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 blah, and like I know how to blah. You get it in the engineering world where it's like, I don't use graphic EQs because I know how to EQ based off of the numbers and the sound. You get it in every single field. You get the elitism. And what you know about all these elite people is their dick's small. And they've either cut it off like Kim's cut hers.
She wished it off. She wished it off.
She wished hers off. Never mind.
Yeah, get it right.
And you normally get that, and then you also get that they are scorned, whiny babies.
Yeah.
99% of the time.
Something happened to them to develop that behavior.
I have never met an elitist that was knowledgeable, that actually helped anybody, that actually gave you good advice, that actually was a good person. Never in my life. Never in my life. So just take that into consideration if you start being an elitist. These are tools. In any field, these are tools. So in DJing, a sync button is a tool. In engineering and music, auto-tune is a tool. It's knowing how to use that tool to create a great product. I don't use the sync button, but I will never shit on anybody who uses the sync button because it helps. Depending on what you're doing. I know how to do what they're doing without it, but I'm never going to be like, oh man, and it's the reason because of how I learned. They may have learned based off of that, but they're still good.
Brody Zinn makes a great point. If you're a bad singer, autotune will not help fix bad vocal performance.
It won't. I mean, we listen to JVS every week. It doesn't. His engineer has like now finally toned it in and got him singing on it. But you know, when you listen to JVS every week, the autotune was absolutely garbage because he didn't tune it correctly.
You only do it like
and if your vocals are really rough, auto-tune won't even read.
That's true.
It won't even read your vocals.
That's true.
And I'm here with Nandrum or whoever said the only tool they need is love and friendship. There we go.
That will also make your vocals better in Pro Tools, is just put love and friendship on it. Yeah. We should make a plugin called Love and Friendship.
Yeah, and Nick J says, I like that you took the new lane. I do like what Andrew has created here.
Yeah.
He saw something and he was like, I can do that and I'm gonna try it. And I applaud that. And this didn't come out bad. It's just a little pitchy in some areas. But if you don't like auto-tune, get used to using Melodyne because you can actually get paid just to Melodyne vocals.
Got that Love EQP1A. Full tech. Cool.
JVS took those shots like a World War II soldier. Was it shots or was it facts? Like,
Por qué no los dos?
JVS just does not get stray bullets.
He does it to himself.
Yeah. All right, we got Brody Zinn up next. He says, clearly Canadians, Mountain Blackberry is in the top 3 carbonated drinks ever created. Never heard of it. Real Spill, Canada Better. Rest in peace, Liam Payne. I didn't even know who Liam was. But there was some people who I would expect on my story acting as if that was like their brother.
I noticed that too.
And I was like, who is this person? And then I was like, oh, he was in a boy band, right?
Member of One Direction.
Yep. Oh, and I, to this day, don't know if I've ever heard a One Direction song.
You probably have.
Probably have.
Yeah.
You think I'm in those environments?
I mean,
Nick.
Let's say listening to ads, walking around in general.
I don't know. Like, I still, I don't know. There's like Taylor Swift. I didn't hear a full Taylor Swift song until I was forced to do a Taylor Swift event. And I was like, she sucks.
Oh my God.
Like musicality wise, I was like, this is so bland. so bland. It's
if
like,
you heard it that late, then you missed her earlier albums.
It was
and
like
they were good.
If you went to the store and they were like freshly cut chicken breasts with no feathers on it, and you took that chicken breast and put it in a pot with salt water.
Seasoned music.
Yeah,
you
like,
guys are on the same.
Like it's not even salt water. Like you took fresh spring water and boiled that chicken breast in it for 15 minutes and was like, it's ready.
Hot chicken water.
Well,
it didn't even come out to chicken broth. Chicken broth has more flavor.
It does.
Oh man.
Well, we lost the Swifties then.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's
They hate us
okay.
anyway. They hate us anyway. They hate everybody anyway.
Chicken broth.
We got into this exact conversation in someone today.
Oh, Taylor Swift or chicken broth?
No, Taylor Swift. We were talking about Fat U47s and chicken broth.
Okay.
Seasoning is garlic and black pepper.
Yeah, but that was like the first time I heard like full Taylor Swift, and it was for 2 hours.
Raisins and potato salad.
And I was listening to the lyrics and like fully analyzing it, and I was like, oh.
Yeah. So one of her newer albums, like it is generally known, even to the Swifties, that one of her newer albums, the Dead Poets Society, is not a good album. Because if you were to equate her to a writer, she didn't have an editor for this album. Nobody told her, you probably should rhyme it this way. You should like...
No, she's on the level of like JVS when it comes to rhyming.
On her own,
to writing.
Then she brings in writers.
Swear to God. If y'all listen to Taylor Swift, like JVS and her are on the same bar when it comes to like how they write and how they set up the structure. It's like predictable and just bland.
Oh, God, you're going to give JVS an ego for saying that.
No, somebody would call it a shot, but other people would call it a compliment.
Yeah.
I'm not taking shots at that man.
A lot of people were not happy about that.
The Dead Poets Society?
Yeah, I was in my entertainment law class, and a girl was like, "Yeah, I spent like $900 on Taylor Swift tickets, and honestly, that Dead Poets Society album, it wasn't good.
Yeah.
She has so much more better music." And I was like, "It's a lot of money to spend on Taylor Swift."
Yeah. The Dad Poets Society.
Andrew says he thinks I'm being an elitist by criticizing Taylor Swift like this. I am just voicing my opinion,
as we all do.
And I'm making
every Wednesday.
I'm making comparisons with my opinion that are so factual that it's starting to hurt people because they're like, God damn, that's so true, but it's so bluntly true.
But they have to know who JVS is too to really appreciate the depth of it.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift supporting her black sister Kamala. How can you not acknowledge the black excellence that Tay Swifty is?
Tay Swizzy.
I never talk about her as a person because first of all, I don't know that girl. Second of all, I don't know anything she has done in her personal life. I've never met the girl. I talk about her music. Mm-hmm. Talk about her music. I never said I don't like the girl. Never said any of that. It's just I don't like her music.
Her personally. She did play the second FMF that was ever put together. She played at that place that was right off of Orange, that little place that you guys took over one time, the Auntie something or other.
I don't.
Yeah, she played there.
Cafe Annie's.
Cafe Annie's. Yeah.
Really?
Rest in peace.
Mm-hmm. And the second FMF, which is like in the 90s. Yeah.
I do like Taylor supporting Kamala. I don't know who's supporting anybody. I know I'm going to vote on amendments. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
That is for sure. I don't care what any of these president people are saying because they're not saying anything.
Dead Poets Society was supposed to be a hip hop album.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
But those amendments, they definitely say something and you can actually read them and be like, yeah, I agree or I disagree. So definitely vote on those amendments. However way you want to vote on them. If you don't know what any of the amendments are in your local area, go look at them, read them, get a translation if you don't understand lawyer speak.
Yep.
And make sure it's a credible source that is translating it from lawyer speak or a unbiased source that is doing that. And figure out those amendments that you're going to vote for. Because if anything, at least that is in your face.
If you are registered to vote, you should have gotten a sample ballot.
I've already voted.
Yeah, about to say early voting is already going on.
Do that.
I haven't checked my mail in over a month, so it's just bills and depression in the mail. Does anybody get anything good in the mail? Everything just comes to your doorstep.
Yeah, that's true.
All the good stuff comes to your doorstep. All the bad stuff is in the mail, so it's just like, I didn't see it. Oh, it's been in the mail for 4 months. Why are you taking me to jail? I was never notified.
Black man.
And you can fight that. They can't take you to jail if you didn't. Let me stop. That is terrible legal advice.
Horrible legal advice.
Don't listen to that. All right.
We are not lawyers.
Ralph says F Amendment 3 is some BS for the corporate weed company. It's stopping it from growing our own and being small batch growers. See?
That's not true.
All right.
That's not true. That's what they want you to believe.
Maybe Ralph should look at a unbiased source of 3. I honestly didn't even look at 3. I only care about 4.
4 is the abortion?
Yep.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't even going to vote until I saw that. And then I was like, all right.
I didn't know that was on the ballot.
Actually,
I looked at it and I was like, what?
I know weed is on it for like the 50th time.
Yeah.
Even though like they keep voting it past like 80 and 60 and 70%. They're like, no,
literally,
no, we haven't created the infrastructure where we can profit completely off of this.
I like that the only commercial that they put out against it is like,
children will die.
Yeah, no, they were like, it smells so bad. It's like, that's what you got. Like, it ruined Colorado. Bitch, it brought like $1.2 billion to Colorado.
I saw it was like children in Colorado are so addicted to weed they can't function anymore, and like that was the commercial. Also, I was like, these fear tactics. I can't wait till all this shit is over because it's so stupid. But you got a crab sitting in middle America who has never seen another person in their life because the cornfields are just so huge, talking about, see, this is why I don't live in no city with those naggers. Let me stop.
Jesus Christ.
Because they putting weed and cocaine and all in the families. Yeah.
Oh, correct.
This segment was brought to you by
fucking frogs gay.
Yeah. Dogs.
Literally, man. Yeah, I can't wait for all that. So, because the funny thing is where it's like the funniest commercial I've ever seen in this whole election is the one where it's like, Trump is for you, Kamala's for they, them. I fucking died. Oh my God.
This is the knife you're bringing to this gunfight.
I was like, oh my God, really? How can they get away with that? Like, it is a legitimate commercial. I will. You did not see that one? I'm pulling it up. I am pulling this up. This is the funny. Oh my God.
We have to like live in like in this off timeline because this is like it's just so crazy. Like that's the ad.
Yeah, this is the whole reason why I don't watch TV. And like,
yeah,
nope.
Yeah. Oh God. I like. While you're finding that one of my favorite ones is the one that's is a Trump one, and it's very obviously it's like Kamala talking, and then it's just like and cut that, and it's like it makes an entire sentence that she obviously did not say, and you're just like, boy, you guys are really digging this.
Oh, like, what was it? And the and that's Bidenomics. That one.
That's something like that, and it was just like, oh wow, she did not say that. You just took like 8 sentences and took all of the words out of those sentences and made your own sentences. Wild.
Did they take political ads off YouTube?
Oh, are they not showing?
No. None of the commercials are showing. Like, I can't search for the commercial. Let me see if I can. Like, here's one, the unbelievable, but I don't think this is. I think somebody else made this.
Wix.
Yeah,
obviously
Jim
Wix did.
Heath, the Jim Heath channel. I don't know who this is. Yeah, I might have to Google
the
it.
playlist of 2020.
Yeah, that's Oh,
I
think they took them. I think they took them off of like.
Prison. Kamala Harris pushed to use tax dollars to pay for his sex change.
I made sure that they
This is the one.
policy so that every transgender inmate would have access.
Look at the cuts.
Sounds insane because it is insane.
Hold on, let me
Kamala
go.
was
Let
the
me go.
first
That's
3
wild.
sentenced to life in prison. Kamala Harris pushed to use tax dollars to pay for his sex change.
Watch these
I made
cuts.
sure that they changed the policy so that every transgender inmate would have access.
Sounds insane because it is insane. Kamala was the first
That
to
was
help
not
pay
a
for
sentence that
prisoner's
she
sex
ever
change.
said.
The power that I had, I used it in a way that was about pushing for the movement, frankly, and the agenda.
Kamala's agenda is they, them, not you.
I'm Donald J. I approve this message. Be sure to subscribe to the channel.
We were talking about the same ad the whole time. That's hilarious.
Oh yeah, so yeah. Funny is because they've cut it up to where it's like Donald Trump is for you and Kamala is for they. I'm like, Jesus Christ, this is absolutely insane. That is crazy. And I'm sure people were sitting there just gulping dick. That's the sound of gulping dick. If y'all didn't know,
Sounds like
that's
auto-tune.
what's happening. Yeah, crazy. Trump at McDonald's doesn't touch it. I heard the McDonald's was closed too.
Oh really?
Yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised.
I would not allow.
Yeah.
like it was closed, and like the people in the drive-through. But this is all.
Did you see
stuff.
that the next day McDonald's announced that they had an E. coli outbreak, and they're like, "Thanks, fucking Trump."
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, they did.
All right, Brody Zen is up next.
He said wait because he was driving.
Oh, so
that was like a mile ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That means he can't listen while he drives.
I don't know. Kamala changed Kim's gender.
That's how it works.
The truth comes out.
She gave you financing for it.
Surprise, motherfucker.
She made it easy.
Yeah.
Duh.
She's for they.
No, John.
While
She's
Trump
for
is
they,
for you.
them.
Yeah, they, them. While Trump is for you. And that's crazy because it's a fear tactic marketing campaign. And it's like, do people really fear that?
Do people believe that? That's what's crazy.
I guess they do.
Yeah.
You could make somebody. You could make somebody say anything by cutting their sentences into weird structures. That was so obviously done, though.
You could have done a better job just using AI.
They really could have.
Have you gone on Facebook? I think AI is illegal. I think
so
made
they
it
have to
illegal
do
for the
splices?
political campaign.
Yeah.
That's where
But
we're at now.
if you go on Facebook and just go through your timeline, you will see the dumbest people that ever existed on the face of Earth. And the stuff that they believe.
I know.
Yeah,
I
like
know.
especially with like I mean, come on, the roller coaster videos where they're like, I would never get on this roller coaster, and it's doing this. It's like it's fake.
Physics does not exist like that. Yeah.
Yep. So there's people who just don't know how to internet or don't know how to media, and they constantly consume fake or messed up media, and it's legal to produce this kind of media.
And a lot of Russian propaganda.
Is it? I don't think Russia cares anymore. They're just like, hey, we got these North Koreans over here.
Yeah,
because we've lost well over 100,000 people.
More than that.
Yep, and nobody's talking about that because we're lying about our numbers. But hey, North Korean people, come on over here. You guys need to get out the country anyway.
It's your turn.
We'll feed you, and then now, you heard how the one way they figured it out was like the rumor is one of the ways that they figured out North Koreans were there were that. They went to train with the Russians, and the Russians abandoned them in the woods, and so they left their post.
Like they found them like a couple
week
days later 40 miles away,
food,
and they were and they were like, we don't know what to do.
Jesus.
Yeah, so it's an interesting thing. If y'all haven't been following the war in Ukraine or whatever is going on, it's just.
Crazy.
It's a lot of stuff happening. Yeah.
It's
still going on.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's that, and they're also taking the families and like moving them away as well to where they're not in the picture.
Yeah, in North Korea.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, it's in the Associated
Press.
There's a war?
Associated Press article, yeah.
There's a lot of wars, actually.
Yeah, funny about America. Let's go to Brody's.
Yeah.
Woo, just in time for election season.
Yeah.
It's an hour and a half. We got two. We're starting the second submission.
Yep. Right after, like a week after all the political stuff is done, then you're gonna start seeing all the war and stuff again.
Yeah, it'll come back.
Yep. Entertainment. All right. Fear. All right. Brody's instant to a track called "We On." It's a mix.wave.
Brought to you by the CIA. Yeah.
the CIA brought cocaine and crack into the black neighborhoods.
Prison system around the world.
And Reagan created Reaganomics to not have black voters or hippie voters, so he criminalized coke and crack. Extremely crazy. Do you understand that 1 gram?
This is
crack,
actually Brody's End's track right now. That's what we're listening to.
1 gram of crack gets you 5 years minimum in prison, while 500 grams of cocaine gets you 1 year to 5 years in prison. 500 grams, but they criminalized crack that way and put them in the black neighborhoods so that they can continue putting blacks in jail, and then they criminalize weed the way they did so that they can get the hippies in jails and make it federal crime so that they could not vote because Reagan was afraid that those people
Did you hit play on the track?
Would not. This is all facts. This is literally all facts that I'm speaking right now.
It's some very insightful music.
This is the quietest Q rant ever.
It's all facts. Y'all didn't know that?
It was also one sentence.
It wasn't
I don't know if
beautiful
anybody knows.
It wasn't beautiful to the ear that nobody went to jail for this.
I've been chatting with this dime and she said she can't be mine. Scroll right through your DMs, babe. Ain't nobody fly. Got an eighth up in this switcher, babe, but I can't get too high. Sweaty niggas yapper dance, I can't pay them mine. No. And you swear we are the same. If I could pick your brain, betcha I won't find a thing. If I could pick your main, betcha I could make a sing. So high off the reaper, I might meet the reaper. I'm buying this shit by the bolo. My dog on the phone say you want some cones. I said I'm a roller, no moto. I be playing my tunes when I step in the room. My nigga told me I'm a showboat. She sending me photos of boyfriend, a biscuit with me. Now with him, he a bozo. With the gas I'm facing, the whip I'm racing. I definitely fucked out of ozone. Bitches back to the basement, my beats out the basement. They ate away back, get your clothes blown. In the blacked out type bar, nigga getting hungry. Watch me eat up the pavement. I got a slow jam in the making. I sing to your whole, my soul is sacred. You tell everyone you got motion, but really you move it in place like a Peloton. You a charity case, you begging for money when friends hit your line like a telethon. I'm sick of these pussy ass niggas, I'm a certified hater, I know who. Fuck what niggas told, I'ma go for gold. My ex-girl said she miss me. She over here talking about hindsight. I said, bitch, are you kidding? I'm over here sipping my ties. My new girl, she pretty. I might need to go back to the city. Might need to interact in the city. When I hop on the track, I'm too wicked. Chatting with this dime and she said she can't be mine. Scroll right through your DMs, babe. Ain't nobody fly. Got an eighth up in this switcher, babe, but I can't get too high. Sweaty niggas yapper dance, I can't pay them mine, no. And you swear we are the same. If I could pick your brain, betcha I won't find a thing. If I could pick your main, betcha I could make a sing. Not to brag, niggas tryna play with me, they go outside. And what I had with that girl wasn't gonna last. People switch, come and go, take a different path. But niggas hate, they can't take the fact they in the past. We can be friends or bros, we can be opposite foes. We can go toe to toe, we never beat me though. We can be friends or bros, we can be opposite foes. We can go toe to toe, but you ain't Brody though.
Yeah, the beat was cool. And Turntable Celeste says the vocal layering sounds like a pipe organ. That was really cool.
I agree.
That was really cool. That was great. That was interesting. Shouts out to Brody's In. That track is called We're On Mix. What are you guys thinking about that? What are you guys feeling about that?
I have
That was fun.
thoughts, but we're going to let Kim go first.
Huh?
Yeah.
No.
It's your turns. Supplies, motherfucker. Kim says no. Sorry. We're going to have to delete this song. Kim says no. No thoughts?
It was a fun song.
It was a fun song.
I like the ending more than I like the beginning.
Okay. Nick? What just happened?
First off, that was me actually.
Oh, fun song.
We gained a subscriber.
A subscriber.
A 43-month resubscriber.
Nice.
All over the screen. Thanks, Nick.
Yeah. So I'll clean up later. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I mean, like Turntable said, like the layering made it sound full, which was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I liked the difference in each of the vocal chains because it actually made a vast difference in how they sounded in the performance, and I really liked that because you could actually tell, like, for me, who doesn't really partake much of rap, things like that. It just made it easier for me to listen to from that aspect, if that makes sense. Yeah.
I have a note. Do you want to go, though? John Q?
Mm-mm.
No? Okay.
It was leg day. I have no idea.
I said it before we went to y'all.
Oh, okay. I think that when you guys went to, like, clean this up and master it, just first right off the bat, just fucking awesome song. Like, I really enjoyed the creativity and what you did with this. When you went to master it, I think you used, like, an LA2A or an 1176 style compressor. Switch that out with a multiband. Towards the end where you were doing a lot of those like bass swerves, I heard like the compression kicking in and like kicking out, and a multiband will separate that and allow those low ends to really like shine, the mids to shine, and then they won't interfere with like your upper mids, because I want to hear this song sound awesome, as full as it is, and not have the bass cut in and out. That's all I have to say. I really, really like it.
Yeah, Crow. I'm going to look directly in the camera for this one. No.
Okay.
Surprise.
All right, so that was Brody's In.
Yeah.
That track was called whatever it was called at the time that it was named.
We on.
Yeah.
All right, we'll continue on to the next track since you guys are ready for listening to this music.
Yeah. Yeah, do that, Brody, and you'll be super good on that, on the lows and low mids. That'll make that really shine really well, because that is a very fun song. Had to read it to my emoji on his head. Okay. Justin, darn, almost had him.
Yeah, if up next we have Jalen vs. the World with a song called Surf.
Okay.
It's produced by Super.
Oh,
it was 2 months ago, so this might this might not be from the stew.
The new era of music.
Yeah, even though this isn't on his leaks page either, so this isn't from his home stew.
Let's see if I can make a poll to see if we can see if this is new poll. Question.
I'm so curious. While he's doing that, could you do me a favor and refresh our main page? I think
it will kill the chat though.
That's fine. They weren't saying anything important anyway. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, you guys ready for this? It's called Surf. If you weren't ready, you better be.
There's Lowen.
He said this is old and it needs to be redone. It doesn't sound like it needs to be redone.
It sounds like it needs to be thrown away.
Yes. Concern! Bitch, you showing concern! You better stop showing concern!
There's a poll live.
Concern. Your nonsense is not my concern. I'm gonna get what I deserve. I'm gonna swim away, I'm gonna surf. I'm gonna surf away. I gotta find myself, I know I'm really found. I gotta trust myself, I had to stand my ground.
You know what's crazy is we have not heard this kind of JVS in a while since he's been going the actual
he
good
did this just to remind us how bad he could be.
Jesus Christ, man. That engineer is working magic, man. You have to always go to that guy. because that man is working hard as hell. I gotta start this over because this is like I'm concerned. The beat sounds dope.
I mean, this is
that is a good first note. That is not though.
It's a YouTuber. That's all this is. There's no way.
I'm gonna get what I deserve.
Listen to the compressor pumping and letting go.
I'm gonna surf away. I gotta find myself. I know I'm really found. I gotta trust myself. I have to stand my ground. I gotta trust myself. I have to leave the ground.
It's the low and cramping.
I really like this sound. I've been swimming for so long. I gotta catch a wave. I've been surfing for so long. I have to catch this wave. I've been swimming for so long. I have to go my way. I have to spread my wings. I'm not stuck in a cage. Your nonsense is not my concern. I'm gonna get what I deserve. I'm gonna swim away.
Honestly, he should re-record this.
I'm gonna surf away, sir. Your nonsense is not
Just so we can have an A/B comparison.
I like the chorus.
Do you? Do you?
I do.
I'm gonna surf away.
I don't like the surf part. I like the concern part. Oh, this is terrible. Is he saying concern or surf?
I think he's going in between.
Okay, because the concern part, I rock. I think I rock with the chorus, except for the part where he's like, "I'm a surf," but that is what it is. The concern part and what he's doing, I like the chorus. I think that should be recorded. This part coming up sounds like it's about to be god. This sounds like cat noises.
I'm gonna surf away. Had to trust myself. I had to stand my ground. I've been swimming for so long, I cannot touch the ground.
He also sounds like he's standing on a wobbly platform while he sings this.
He's meowing.
Nonsense is not my concern.
I like this chorus.
I'm gonna get what I deserve. I'm gonna swim away. I'm gonna surf. I'm gonna surf away, sir.
The chorus is not
actually,
that bad.
No, he actually wrote
a good chorus.
A good chorus. I wish I could hear it over the compression.
I'm gonna swim away. I'm gonna surf. I'm gonna surf.
JVS works at UMG.
Like, if you're gonna do the meows, lean into it, man.
My ground, my ground, 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 ground. I just stand my ground,
Like lean into it. If you're gonna do the cat sounds, like really lean into it. The chorus, though, I think it should be re-recorded.
I think it should be re-recorded.
You should go to the actual guy that makes you sound good. And
the actual guy,
yeah, the person, the studio,
actual human with the actual place.
Yeah, if he hasn't gotten just like upset and like he's like, no, bro, I got to charge you double.
The amount of work I put in. I think he's onto something with that chorus, and I think the reason why is because he's using words that are longer than 4 letters long.
Yeah. He's not saying love, dove,
me,
yeah, B, C, G, golly. Well, that's 2 syllables. Yeah, he's concerned. I mean, surf is 1 syllable, but he went from a 2-syllable word
but
and
he made
rhymed
it work
with a 1-syllable word, which I was okay. That man.
But it also stays in line with the story. Like it tells what's going on. It's got a little bit of depth to it. You are concerned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He needs a lesson on syllables.
All right. Do it again.
Please no.
You don't think he should re-record this?
Oh, I mean, re-record, yes, but it's like I don't want to be mean, but I feel like I really need to.
Oh.
Like amongst the JVS tracks, I hate this. Just being.
Elaborate.
Which part?
Which part
is
of
it? This part?
I mean, it doesn't help. Put it that way.
Run it coming back.
This isn't in your nightmares.
It's going to be. I'm not gonna sleep tonight. Let's move swiftly forward, please.
Lean into the cat noises. Why do you hate it though, man?
Like, so we've already talked about performance aspects, just lazy rhyming, all that. We've always done that. Coming from like a performing background myself, it bugs me that this sounds like he literally ripped something off of YouTube, tried putting his vocals on top of it, and then did all that himself, like for the billionth time in a row. And it really, really bugs me.
Our chat's wild
so this was worse than normal?
Yes.
Or is it because you haven't heard such bad JVS in a long time that like this is like a shock to the system?
A combination of things.
Because it's been about a month since we heard like
a little
terribly
longer,
produced JVS, like normal JVS. We've been hearing in the stew JVS with an engineer that cares.
Was it you who sent me the
Well, I'll say cares or someone that he actually paid
with the
to
comments?
produce his stuff.
I said to John too.
So good.
Paid and cares.
Stand my ground. I've been swimming for so long, I cannot touch the ground.
He's singing the music of the cat people.
That'll start fights amongst cats.
I probably can hear the cats outside. They're probably standing outside my door right now. Like, wait. You have to lean into the cat noises. That's my whole advice. If you're going to meow,
Say it again.
meow.
I love that.
Don't have your... What
my cat right here.
Like it's what is it? He's doing an echo, but the echo is like so wrong that it's not giving the full. It's not he didn't echo the full word. He's echoing the end of it. Now. It's like
Brody's in is prepared. He has his cat right there.
Drag the cursor to the beginning of the wave and play it again. The beat was cool though.
Yeah.
It's just hella like clamped.
Fun chorus.
Okay.
Next song?
Yeah, that was
Please.
Jalen.
Got the old tripod.
That was Jalen. I don't know. That track was called Surf. Next, we got Nick J with a track called Grow Up with a question mark.
Might be the option to grow up.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
I'ma fix it real quick.
A nice beat, I like this beat. Yeah, can't stay too long. I don't know no one. I be making my songs while I get to know you. And I cannot feel sluggish while I'm watching monster. I'm an anime lover. They keep telling me grow up. Hey, grow up. I don't care about the racks and I got me a job now.
I hope when it drops, like a kick is layered on top of that 808.
I ain't never had friends or nothing. No, I do not trust. I can't stick around thinking about buying a tent.
It's not.
And I wonder who will come if they hurt me out in public. I've been saving 10%, stuffing that deep down inside my pocket. Used to spend it all on women. That was really dumb. That was really stupid. Can't stay too long.
Listening to that panning.
I don't know no one.
Yep.
I be making my songs while I
Still want that low end. We don't have any EQ on our mixer, do we?
On any what?
We don't have any EQ on that mixer, do we? On that podcast?
Not on that channel.
Damn.
Mechanic, I found me a trade. Working on them cars, doing my thing. Avoiding all them bars, I can't be chained. Thought I was on Mars back in the day. Was doing all them drugs, trying to be fat. I think everybody got a mindset. And I was talking crazy, thinking I could tame it. Yeah, I'm letting go of the fight. I'ma just live my life. All of my desires and goals suffice. I just record at night. Out of patience, bro, for real. I don't really care about this. No, can't stay too long. I don't know no one. I be making my songs while I get to know you, and I kinda feel sluggish while I'm watching Monster. I'm an anime lover. They keep telling me grow up. Hey, grow up, grow up, grow up.
We can hear everything he's saying. His mixing has gotten so much better.
You hear the words of my mouth. I ain't never had friends or nothing. No, I do not trust. I can't stick around.
Just wish that Doom Doom had a it transitioned to more of a knock kick. Like when the song dropped and went to a boom instead of a Doom Doom.
Mm-hmm.
The Doom Doom could have stayed there, but it could have just like a boom to like make the song seem like it was progressing instead of being just looped over and over. Of like it almost sounds like it's an intro, just a long intro, and then you're still waiting for it to drop.
Yeah.
So
it kind of sounds like when you take an EQ and you like drop a frequency and then you run it through
and sweep it through.
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, it's good to see him doing cool shit like that. One day, if he doesn't send me, I've asked him like 80 times to make a mix and have the low end boosted, just so I can hear it. And if he doesn't, I'm gonna just rip his stuff off YouTube
and just put a kick on
just put some low end underneath it. Because I think when he sees what it could be, he'll be like, okay, fine.
It's so warm.
Yeah. I don't think it needs to be warm either. I think it just needs to have you could do a sub synth to it and just like shake the whole speakers and still have plenty of space for all of the other craziness going on.
Yeah. That I need it to knock too.
Yeah.
I need it to be a boom. Like we got a Clips coming up next, and when we hear a Clips track, you're gonna hear the knock of the kick. Like the kick is actually gonna kick you. The kick that he has here is just a bass. It's like sub. It's an 808 hit. Yeah. So
okay,
Nick J, stick around for this. Because
I believe you.
Do it now.
Stick around because we got a Clips coming up with a track called Therapy. Listen to how his kick sounds. I haven't even heard the song, but I know how he does his kicks. So listen to how his kick sounds, and this is what I'm asking for when it comes to your track. Like when your track drops, have that kick that like kicks you in the teeth. And I was trying to till this song started
kicking
playing,
the suckers out.
It's a wave file.
So we just got to download from Elon Musk's satellites.
Yeah, I don't know. It's there we go. So this track is called Therapy by Eclipse.
Turns out Eclipse just made the chillest.
No, his kicks are going to kick. His kicks always kick.
Elon Musk, the new Amway Center. Ugh. This is the one song he forgot to print the kicks.
No, I am 1000% when it drops, it's going to kick. And it's just bass. But there's the kick.
Yeah.
The knock kick. And you see how that kick is layered with the bass underneath it? And then he's doing all the bass slides. Love it.
Oh.
I'm hoping that's Rugrat.
Eastwood Z23, thanks for the follow. Yo. All over the screen.
Nick says, yeah, it's blatant. The beat didn't have kicks at all. Yeah, I just feel once you start layering your beats, your low end with these it doesn't have to be this particular sounding kick, but just a kick that will knock through mid-range.
Also side chain.
It'll feel done. Yeah, side chain. Side chain your kick to the bass. Or to the other kick. Low end.
Or to all of the low end, yes.
Or to the entire track.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to steal this later on.
These are nice slides.
Yeah, the slides are sexy.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Tag teamed by the mods. Very nice.
What?
I'm ready to
Just emojis.
This is cool. The little.
I call this deep trance house music.
Yeah.
Mixed with UK industrial. Let me see.
I need like a 24-hour mix of just this.
Right.
This is Dark Horse. I hate that ending. That ending is garbage.
It gives you.
Why would you do
this
that?
beautiful platter of music, and he's just like, nope.
And just rips the tablecloth out from beneath you.
Why would you do that on the ending? Like
All this
Jesus
booty
Christ!
jazz.
Like this should let you down softly and with the
Yeah, 100%.
But it's just
no more music for you.
that's terrible.
I think it's. I think
Throw
it
it out.
really
Delete
transitions to the next track. I would imagine on whatever the project is.
No.
Mods, can you ban him from the chat, please?
Yeah. You hate my endings and intro. No, the intro on that was
Ecolops. I want Ecolops gone. I don't
Ecolops
want
will-
him to submit anymore.
Yeah.
Not after that ending.
Well, first he's got to respond to my email they sent him, and then we can we figure that out.
The intros are fine. That outro is terrible.
Like a 60-second ban.
Why do you feel like that ending is fine? I just need to know. I need to know the logic.
I need you to walk us through.
Who got banned? I don't know.
I'm having Ecolops banned for giving us this junk ending
Wait,
after delivering.
Is
this
Brian
attempt.
Ecolops?
Yes.
Oh. I was really confused. I was like, what the fuck?
Some random person answering.
Yeah, I was like, holy shit.
Yes.
I didn't want to fade out or anything.
No, a fade out would have been fine. Fade out would have been great.
Or a reverb.
Something. It could have been a tape reverb, like
Yep.
something. And then that fades out. Something. Not no just hard cut in the middle of a bar. That like it just doesn't sit well on your back and your shoulders and in your neck into your ear. Like if anybody's listening to that track, it just cuts off and they're like, damn, that sucked. Like your initial emotion is that sucks. So why give people that feeling? I mean, maybe it's only me. I don't know. What do y'all think in the chat room? You guys
wake up screaming.
You guys
in the middle
can
of the night.
You guys can let him know. Am I just the only one who hate endings that just cut off? That's like when you watch a movie and then it just ends and you're like,
Finn.
and you're just like, that's it.
That's it.
I wasted my time.
That's how I felt when I watched what's that fucking movie, Zodiac, because they never found the killer at that point, so they're just like, and then life went on, and I was like, you just made a 2-hour movie about something that doesn't have an ending. Who the fuck thought this was a good idea?
I thought they found out who the Zodiac killer was.
Recently.
He was already in jail, I think.
I thought he was like dead.
I don't know. I think he was gay too. So.
I think the frogs did it to him.
Yeah, the frogs. I'm just making stuff up, guys. Brian
Sopranos type ending.
The clip says, "Honestly, I don't know, man. It just sounded finished. I could have taken the drums out and let the melody and sample rock. He could have and should have." Turntable Slave says he ended the way he ends during sexy time. That's he's shots of fire. Brian says, "All right, SoundCloud has a replace audio feature. I will change the outro. Also, the ending shouldn't be an issue if a DJ's transitioning. It ain't about the DJs sometimes. Right now, this is about listening. If you're just driving and listening to that and you're cruising and then you're in the middle of going 200 or 120 miles per hour because you're in the zone and then it just ends, now you're paying attention to how fast you're going. A cop is probably behind you. And it's like it just pulls you out of your immersion. Mm-hmm. Just like when a movie just ends and you're just like, wait, I was still immersed in the story in the movie and it just ended on me. Mm-hmm. Or just like what somebody else said, if you're having sexy time and then you just end, like say, since Ecolops, I assume you have sexy time with women. So say you are having sexy time with a woman and then, you know, everything's going great. And then she just is like,
I'm done.
Done. Go away. And you're just like, it just ends. It's a sad and terrible feeling. Don't give that feeling to people.
The new movie Rebel Ridge was like that. I hate it. It just ended.
Nah, Rebel Ridge didn't just end. I felt like Rebel Ridge had it had the whole climax and everything, and at where it ended, you were like, all right, like he did what he came to do, and now he has the tapes or whatever, and he's probably going to turn it in.
Huh.
I felt like that was fine. I felt like if it would have ended like when he went back to the police station and it just ended there, you would have been like, that's Eclipse's song. Like, what's another movie people have seen? And it's like,
Luke,
like,
I am your father. Da, 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 da.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, that would have been an actual ending. Like, that would have been a cliffhanger ending, but not like one of those, like, wait, what?
Wait,
like, imagine if you were watching.
That's how I felt about the new Halloween.
I haven't seen that.
I haven't seen the new one. I've heard it's
really
not
bad.
Good. Yeah,
it was super pointless, and it ends, and you're just kind of like, "What the fuck did I just watch?"
What the fuck I just watch? Yeah, trying to think about a movie.
Well, Ralph says the ending to the song is splendid, and it moves the hairs on his ears and tickles his brain cells.
With radioactive.
He's the only one. Eastwood, you want to know when you pop up? Did he submit something?
So someone sent in something for Black Tiger Sex Machine by Resurrecta, which I don't think is actually them.
Okay.
So I'm trying to verify stuff right now.
All right.
But I doubt that it's actually them.
All right. Whatever. You're acting like my song sounded like the end of Joker. Which Joker? The prison scene? I don't remember.
Probably the second one, which is awful.
I don't know. I heard it was. Mm-hmm. I heard it was god awful. Eastwood says that is him.
The groan of disapproval.
Okay. Or disbelief. Well, we're going on. I heard they tried to F the Joker out of him. Not my words. I don't know. That doesn't describe anything for me. I don't know where I should, like, what rabbit hole I should go down with thinking when it comes to that. Eastwood says he didn't make it, but he likes the music. Okay. We are listening to music that people made in here.
That humans made. In
his chat room, you know.
See,
yeah.
Oh, man.
Next song?
All right. We can go to the next one.
Mm-hmm.
If y'all have nothing else to say.
Nick's to punch his laptop.
It's
not really reactions that we do, though.
No.
We just listen. And I've heard the song before. It's a good song. If it is the song. I don't know.
I mean, it's a song, and it takes it to name of the song by the artist that was mentioned in the drop in the
So,
spreadsheet.
Eastwood, you came into a stream where we're actually college professors that teach music. We teach music recording, sound recording 1, sound recording 2, music production, digital audio workstations and stuff. So we listen from a professional level where we give people feedback on how they can actually correct what they are working on versus listening to music and being like, we don't do that.
I've seen that stream before.
Yeah, I mean, you know that we don't. You know, if you're not the person who made the music, if this is a song that is already out, they're signed to a major record label and all of that stuff, all we would be doing is giving opinions because I'm pretty sure they have like professional people doing. We could then dissect a technique that may have been used, but that's not really valuable when it comes to this stream.
Q taught me how to sing.
Yeah. You know who made it. Okay, who are they? You said you heard it before. Who are they?
It's the Black Tiger Sex Machine.
I've never heard of them.
EDM-ish. Ish, yeah.
Are they like...
They're touring.
Oh, they're touring?
Yeah, they're major.
I mean, it's cool that you know them, though.
Yeah.
But...
Have them submit it.
I'm sure they don't give a fuck what we think. But yeah, we would rather use the time for people who are actually like what we're talking about would be valuable to them instead of talking about somebody else that will probably not see this, that anything we say doesn't matter. That kind of wastes our time.
Crow, if you put music after it usually helps filter that down a little bit.
I hate Ralph says, what I like is you guys don't charge 20 or 40. We should for a song review, then give a half-ass review, but instead you actually give advice and have knowledge on things, unlike the wannabe rappers that are leaned up. Yeah, exactly. But in real life, we are college professors in this industry. Outside of, I've artist managed, I've worked with major record labels and all of that stuff. I DJ. We're still in the industry, but just doing reactions isn't tech. Yes, we react to music because we are giving a reaction and an opinion and stuff like that. But doing it to something that would give nobody really in this chat room value, waste everybody time. Granted, we waste a lot of people's time talking about all the crazy shit that we talk about, but it's fun.
Yeah. And they're here for that.
Yeah.
Yep.
He ain't giving up.
They're here for this nonsense. But when you don't want it, I'm nobody, but I'm full in this kid stuff. Okay, well that's cool. Well, follow some of these people in this chat room, man. Then you can be like, hey, I personally know this person.
There you go.
Yeah. Because some of these people are good, just like the last song that we listened to was good.
John Q, have you ever DJ'd a wedding or a funeral?
I DJ'd Ralph's funeral.
I have done a wedding. I have never DJ'd a funeral.
Is that
but
a thing?
I have made a playlist for a funeral.
Is DJing a funeral a thing?
It can be, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. It depends on how somebody, like, there are people who are like, I want my funeral to be a party.
Okay, yeah. Valid.
It is a thing. It's not common, but it is a thing. I've made a playlist for a funeral before.
True.
Was it pretty upbeat or?
And no, it was just their favorite songs of the person who was deceased, so that it could play.
Kind of sad.
It was the Dirge's version of all of their favorite songs.
Yeah.
Just slow and.
No, it was literally just their favorite songs to play, so people,
I want Bolly Funk at my funeral.
Yeah. There you go.
And there's like, now everyone has to listen to the music that I like.
That I like. Yep. And it's just 46 straight minutes of Bring Me the Horizon's loudest songs.
The best it's nothing but friggin' 3 hours of JVS music.
$30 skip the line, bro.
I want you all to suffer in life the way I'm suffering in death.
Yeah. Good God.
All right, so
100 gex and sympathy. Yes, fuck yeah.
I hate Ralph sent something in. He says, trying something new, I'm singing again. Okay. Let me know how it sounds.
All right.
We shall.
He says, let him know what he can fix.
I would resurrect a GPS plate. Okay.
But
all right. Everyone say bye to Kim.
Before we play this, you should tell them one more time what is going on in your life. That is a Buc-ee's sticker, huh? That's why you were talking about Buc-ee's.
Yeah.
Is Buc-ee's even in Florida yet?
Oh, multiple.
The Daytona.
Daytona, Jacksonville.
Nobody goes to Daytona.
Yeah,
There's a
everyone
fuck
goes
ton
to
of
the
people go.
Buc-ee's in Jacksonville to go to the Buc-ee's.
Nobody goes to Daytona.
I love Buc-ee's, man.
It's
just
an
nice
adventure.
in there.
All right, I've never been. I heard Buc-ee's is fire. But
It's
Buddha,
great.
you are way down on the
It's
list there, bud.
Salted caramel fudge in there.
I'll put the list on the screen so you guys can see it.
So what is your event, Kim? Tell us about this event.
My event is Haunted Harmonies. It's going to happen November 3rd at the Abbey at 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock is doors. 6 o'clock is doors. We have a sound cutoff at 11. So we should be done by 10:30.
Oh,
Hoping.
that's the
We got
promise.
5 bands. We got the Fraternals. We have Fraternals is indie. Then we have 2 amateur, it's surf punk, and then we have Colorblind Dinosaurs, which is ska punk. Then we have Quail Hollow coming in from Tampa, also doing indie, and we're ending the night with pop punk from If I'm Lucky with a special MC that I'm still working out, and 4 vendors.
He is alive.
It should be a lot of fun. Costumes encouraged. There will be a costume contest. There, you have to pay to get into a costume contest, but if you win, you get the money. So
Nice. All right.
that's it.
Looking forward to it.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Catch you.
Thanks for hanging out.
Flip-flop.
Thanks for being a real person
Yeah.
and not just a box on the screen.
Yeah, I should come out of hiatus once this show is finished.
Yay.
I hope. I'm praying.
Can you hit the Kim sound effect?
Oh, yeah, I can do that.
There it is.
Yeah.
There we go.
All
Good night,
right.
guys.
Thanks for hanging out.
Somebody's going to show up in a Hurricane Milton costume. That'll just be water.
It's just somebody walking around with a bucket of water.
Yeah, just water on them. Let's get the Kim drop. We got that in there already.
Yeah.
But yeah, Kim's out of here. Shouts out to her. We are going to listen to this I Hate Ralph track called Exit. He said, we really slippers. Wow. I used to hate. I'm not going to put it on the screen because I'm going to put it on the screen.
Okay.
I hated when that was a word. Hated it because I was like, all of y'all hate black people anyway. Why are y'all adapting black culture? Y'all families hate us. Y'all came over here to try to assimilate, and they put y'all in concentration camps during World War II, and then you look down upon black people, but then adapted to black culture. Okay, but yeah, that was at that time.
That was at that time.
Yeah,
this is this time.
Things have changed since then. But when it came out, I really I hated that.
Listening to I Hate Ralph. So what did chigga mean, Ralph?
Like 10% cold cuts.
I just want to know what chigga meant to see if like I've just been wrong my whole life. So Ralph, tell me what chigga means.
Inform.
Yeah, because it really says we really sippers my chigga. So coming from my culture, it seems like it would be him saying Chinese nigga is what chigga is, which is
like wigga back in the
yes,
day.
I hated that too.
Yeah.
Which is super interesting.
Mm.
Super interesting. But I may be wrong, and I may have been wrong my whole life, if that's
the sound trains make.
Yeah.
Say it over and
Chugga, yeah. I think that's it. Like that's chugga. That's CHU.
Yeah.
CHUGGA. Chugga, not chigga.
The sound the green car made from the movie car.
Chigga works too. Chigga works, but it just doesn't feel right.
It's a small train.
It's chugga,
baby train.
Yeah, chigga. I guess chigga would be on like
It's an electric train.
Yeah, electric. That would be like
a high pitched whine.
60 hertz, like a 60 hertz sound.
Right. But if you speed it up real fast, it might be saying that.
Oh, so Ralph is not going to answer. Ralph says he knows what it means. It's not his photo. I was asking if that's what it means. Does it mean Chinese nigga? Is that what chigga is for? If so, why?
X train. Tesla train.
What is a nigga that the Chinese person had to identify they were a Chinese person, but a nigga as well? This is why I never understood it. Because everybody can be a nigga. It don't matter what your race is. But to be like, I am a chigga, I was always so confused.
Chipmunk.
Hey, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, Lord.
I don't know.
We're all learning here.
Yeah, when you think about these things, man, you're just like, what's happening?
When they get a permanent black Air Force.
Yeah, it's like wigga. I always white nigga was what wigga was, but nigga isn't necessarily about your race. That is why I always knew the people who would say wigga or chigga or anything like that, they didn't actually understand the culture. It was culture vulturous, and that's why it would piss me off so much, because you didn't have to be black to be a nigga.
Just be one of the guys.
But to then identify your cultural background and then apply that with, it's like, okay, so what is a nigga then? Since you know that you need to identify that you are such.
Alvin and the chickens.
Yeah, Alvin and the chickens, man.
That's a sequence of words right there.
That would be, hey. What is a cracker? You crack whips, man?
I think crackers.
Cracker
the
came
stupidest thing. That
cracker came from black. It was people cracking the whips, but also like cowboys came from black. Black people. Original cowboys were black.
Cowboys.
Yeah.
There's a word for them, and I cannot remember.
Yeah, cracker was the cracking the whips.
Yeah. Has anyone had an ad play during their submissions?
I've seen the prompt come up, but I've been on the restream on my laptop, so I don't get the notification there.
I feel like somebody did, and it's one of the spots that I could possibly cash in on.
Yeah, fuck it, I'll call it. It probably happened.
That's something.
Who's still here? That's on this list that I'm going to put on the screen.
Love, I haven't seen in a bit, unless they're just kind of hanging out lurking. Trey Sav, I haven't seen in a bit.
Love has limits is there.
He's here,
yeah.
Perfect. Murad Zainalov is Min Buddha, and they're here.
Yep.
Garcon is here. I saw them a little bit ago. Turntable Slay is here.
Not till I ban him. Here we go.
Yeah, Brody's in. I remember that guy who went by Rich Chigga. I hated that.
Oh, yeah.
I would never listen to his music.
Right.
I never gave him anything because it would piss. It was just like you're a joke. He was always a joke. But yeah, I guess he changed his name. But I think he did
more
too
seriously?
much. No, I think he did too much damage to himself.
Yeah.
To where it was like you're just a joke. Nobody will ever take you serious.
He makes good.
Ralph says someone in high school called me a cracker, and I wasn't mad because I like the crackers that have peanut butter in the middle. Yeah, okay.
That's a perspective.
It's just name call. I've never taken offense to it because I was like, okay, do you even understand the history of what you're saying? Because I don't know.
Yeah, I it's just it just is what it. It's just like I kind of hate seeing like the bastardizing and raping of cultures, and people who hate the culture trying to adapt it and mold it while still hating it. Yeah, while still hating the where it originates from, and that's what drives me insane. Is like, why, when you hate it, why are you doing this? But yeah, he started rapping as a joke too. The Sailor is actually a great album by him. Same producer on Damn by Kendrick. So that's who Rich Brian is who Rich Chigga was. All right. Well,
history lessons with Consult Q&A.
I don't know. Yeah. I don't know if that's history. That's just more of a pet peeve when it comes to society and trying to get y'all to think about things.
Societal issues with Consult Q&A.
Love Has Limits wrote something long that I can't see, but he says he's up next.
Holy
and he says,
shit.
"Hey fellas, this is a rough mix of another track from the album that I'm excited for y'all to check out. That said, can you answer a question regarding mastering?" I can't, but Alex can. When sending a 2-track wave to a mastering engineer, what kind of notes and or reference material should we share with them to guide towards the sound and feel that we're aiming for? Literally notes about the sound and the feel that you're aiming for. For example, I would just send them a YouTube link to a similar industry level song and tell them that I want to match the feels and loudness, or should I offer more detailed information? Alex, what would you like?
You can just send that YouTube link. If you have, I've seen people send reference masters to like Bobcats when I was working for him. They would just master it themselves and then be like, yeah, this is what we did that we liked, and then he'd laugh and throw the file away. But it was like, oh, you want it this loud, like this is the level of loudness that you want. But basically everything that you said, that you're like, these are my thoughts, these are my concerns, this is da 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 da. But also be flexible with them. If they're a good mastering engineer, then they will kick back to you and say, okay, well, to achieve this, you need to do this to your mix. And so you might be playing a back and forth game of like sending a master, having them not master it, and just send you back like, all right, I took a look at it. If I was to compress, what would happen to your low end? So cut this in your low end. And so that's how you know that you're working with a good mastering engineer. Otherwise, they're just going to slap some mastering chain on it, and it could be good, it could be not. Honestly, if mastering is like, mastering should be one of your top concerns, what a lot of labels do is they don't just go to a mastering engineer. They'll like send one song to like 10 mastering engineers, and then they'll get it back and they'll be like, this is the one that has the feel that we want the most. We're going with that for the rest of the album. So, yeah.
Yeah, some major labels have one guy that they send everything to.
There's some very popular ones, but I've heard of them getting masters back, and they're just like, this master is not it, and then they have to go get it mastered again. Yeah. Famously, there's one that like they mastered it. I can't remember who it was. It was somebody very big, like Beyonce level big, and they got it mastered. They got it back, and they're like, this just is not doing it. So their mixing engineer went into their fucking caddy with them. They all sat in the caddy and mastered it in the caddy so it would sound awesome in a vehicle, and then they took it back in the studio and polished it from there.
Yeah, I forgot what label. I think it wasn't. I don't think it was 300 ENT. I think it was like some other label we work with where they were like adamant that their mastering guy had to master it. And it was just like, and then you get it back, and it was just like, But that they were like, nope, this is what we want, all of our stuff to have this same sound from this same person.
I would think that, like, I mean, I know a couple mixing guys who, like, I go to that guy, but the relationship is like, we know what to expect from the mix. So it's a little bit harder when you're like, you're kind of new and up and coming, and then you're like, here's a bunch of stuff. A mastering engineer will make it sound good, but like, if you're more descriptive, then they have a better idea of what to work on. So there you go.
All right.
If you want a second if you want a second opinion, you know where I sit on this couch, and you know how to find me.
Yeah, well, this is a song called Bump My Head, and it's the rough demo, so I don't think this is near being mastered.
Right.
We'll check this out. Who remembers when DJ Khaled was the best? Isn't he still, supposedly?
Supposedly. Alarm clock.
Hello, class. Please take your seats. Yes, please sit there, please. Hello.
Hello.
Now it's gone again. Same old religion, different fish. I'm growing up and it's the cost of the world we're in. Some days I wish I could go back to a time when all I worry about was how cool I was with my new backpack. And if the boys would ever figure me out. Now I recall how I got here after all. I think I bumped my head. I'm falling off again. I don't need cigarettes, 'cause I smoke happiness. Na 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 na.
That bass is just. You don't hear any plucking of it.
The entire thing is just a brick wall of sound. It's loud, but it's also
The people tell me like I'll never make it far, but they don't know me anymore. I'll put my fist up to the remnants of the young girl. Took back the energy my ex stole from me. My life has been in such a whirl. Now I recall how I got here after all. I think I bumped my head. I'm falling off again. I don't need cigarettes, 'cause I smoke happiness. Na 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 na
The drum fill got eaten by the bass.
Yep.
The bass was literally. You couldn't hear any. You didn't hear no dude. Like I almost feel like it should be reamped or like re-recorded with the bass where you can actually hear the like the chugginess of it.
I think that. I mean, obviously it's a demo, so there's just ideas here. But yeah, even for a demo, I don't think I'd ever slam a limiter on a demo. I would let it be a demo.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's loud.
Then the drums, you hear them getting squashed.
Yeah. It's fun. It's a fun song. It's a fun song. It could be built a little bit more, I think, in terms of like harmonies and all that stuff. And then, like bass tonality. What's interesting, and I've noticed this, I know this is a demo, but like even in the mixes that you've been sending, like you hear that like squashing action, and it shows that it's unmixed because you're mastering an unmixed. Basically, when you're mixing, you're just building relationships between instruments as they get louder. And so the harder you want to mix something, the more you have to have established frequency relationships. And so this is a prime example of like no established frequency relationships with a limiter on it, and it just in the lows. Yeah. And so like your mixes for the rest of your stuff will benefit from like taking this limiter, put it on those pretty polished songs and see where things fight, and then establish those relationships even better. And so that way a mastering engineer then, and this kind of plays into the question you asked, The mastering engineer then could push a song harder and harder and harder, make it louder and louder and louder, because you've established the relationships all the way from loud to quiet and everything in between. And then it becomes about the mastering engineer giving it feeling that you want. So there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your thoughts, Nick?
I don't have a lot, to be honest. Well, mainly because it's like you said, it's in the demo phase.
It's demo,
right?
yeah.
Yeah. So it's still it's a collection of ideas. It sounds nice for a collection of ideas.
Oh, baby.
Yeah. Yeah.
We love it too as mastering engineers, Justin. We love it.
I'd like to hear the next steps. Put it that way.
Right. See where it goes. See how it's built. Yeah. 100%. 100%.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nick, you said Sav was here?
I have not seen them in a bit.
Okay, so I don't think they checked in either.
Well, they checked in once and then.
No, I mean like recently.
Yeah. Recent? No.
Yeah. What about Murad?
That is Mean Buddha, and they are here.
Mean Buddha checked in. Yeah.
Oh, this is Mean Buddha.
Yeah.
So I don't think we know this Mean Buddha.
I think we've had them before.
I think we had a different Buddha before.
I want to say.
Yeah, well, I didn't get the new follower thing like that. So they've been here.
Okay.
Yeah, it may have been a while, but they've been here.
Mean is the Buddha?
Well, this is Mean Buddha.
Let's do it.
This is Buddha B.
Buddha B.
I have no idea.
It was
what it is.
Buddha B. Those reverbs. Sound of the ending of Eclipse's song. It's a cool sound.
Okay.
Okay.
That was a mean Buddhist track. I'm not even going to butcher that word, but I guess it means I hope you're doing well. In
Azerbaijani.
Yeah.
Azerbaijani or whatever. Yeah, that language. That language.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even going to try to butcher that one either.
Yeah, me neither. But yeah, that's what it means in that language.
Yeah. Yeah.
It gave me a lot of like transitional movie vibes, like between scene.
Okay.
Like intermittent music, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Like in something that Luc Besson makes about the future. Yeah.
Well, I dated a belly dancer for years, so all I was thinking of is like, it's something she would probably belly dance to, or like start off like in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
But again, I don't know what they're saying, so that could also be blasphemous. So
I don't want to put that out there.
Yeah, I'm sorry if it is blasphemous. I am truly sorry. I don't know what they're saying. I was just like dated a belly dancer for like 5 years, so. And I never learned a word. So, all right. Yeah.
My only note, and I think I said this to Brody earlier in the evening, is you get a lot of like compression pumping, and I think it's because you're using an across the board like 1176, LA2A, or just like limiter style compression for your master to make it loud. Switch that out to a multi-band compressor, and that'll allow like that low to pump and have that punch without killing all of the rest of the frequencies, because life is passing by and I wonder how you are doing. Okay. Well, it's not blasphemous.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You never know, man. It's
don't want to put any bad juju out there. But yeah, switch your output compressor to a multiband. Even if you did like a limiting compressor, back off the limiter and let the multiband do the work. And that will allow all those frequencies to come through clear. Was this on YouTube?
Yes.
It could also be the YouTube compression, but doing a multiband will give it that kind of space that even if it is the algorithm pumping, you won't have it as bad and as noticeable. It's a cool track. I feel like all the spaces and all the spaciousness would have been better if I didn't hear the low end crushing everything.
One thing that kind of took me out of my immersion is when all the reverbs end. I think it was like you got all these reverbs. And then they, like, one just went off.
They just like,
yeah, and then they just go off.
Yep.
So that kind of like broke me out of my immersion. Yeah, there's reverb and stuff on the instrument, but when they go off the vocals, they just go off.
Yeah.
And then it's like 3 seconds, and then you get the which is loud as hell.
Yeah,
it's loud as hell. Yeah, but it occupies the space where all those reverbs were. But it was just like it's subtle, but it breaks the kind of immersion. So it was. I would just say maybe flow that space into when you have that instrument come in. The space of the reverb, make it flow into.
What are you guys talking about?
Ralph is just saying stuff.
Yeah, I'm close to putting you in timeout, but that's just.
Yeah, Ralph is just saying stuff. I guess he's freestyling in the writing words. He's literally just writing words in the chat room.
Yeah.
Are you doing the thing where you just push the middle button on your?
That's what it seems like.
Yeah. It's word souping again.
You sampled her voice on a Akai MPC. Okay.
We used to work with the guy who made all the sounds on the Akai MPC.
The old one.
The old one,
Good
yeah.
times, man.
Yep.
I gotta do some vocals for Arcade for one of their plugins. I gotta
for output.
Yeah, I gotta get it done by like this week. So I need to just do it.
I was wondering about that literally yesterday. I was like, I wonder whatever came of that.
Yeah, I need to like just do it. Like they sent me the thing like last week. No, during a hurricane, and I was like, I'm not doing this right now.
During a hurricane.
Like, yeah. They were like, because it took them months, and then the music industry is so like
Hurry up and wait.
Yeah, hurry up when it's our like. We're gonna take forever, but when we want it, no. Like you have to get it within. Fuck your time.
Yeah.
So
yep.
Not like they did that. Like it's literally 2.5 weeks they gave me, but it was like in the middle of the hurricane. I was like, okay, I'll get to it. I have to write and record and do like basic cleaning and stuff all, and you give me 2 weeks, which is doable, but it's like middle of a hurricane. I got stuff to do. You guys just
trying to survive right now.
Hit me out of nowhere.
Life takes precedence.
It's cool. It's cool though, but it shouldn't be anything crazy. I was just wondering how much should I give them with the amount that they're paying, and
Should I ask this now or should I ask it off the screen? Off the stream.
You can ask it now.
How much?
No, I'm under NDA.
Okay.
I can't. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I don't even know.
It's good to know these things.
Yeah, I was like, I was like,
wait a minute.
I can't discuss contractual
details.
Matter. Yeah.
Until after the fact or just permanently?
I don't. Well, until it comes out.
Okay.
That's until it's like out in public. I can't really discuss any of that stuff. Like until the actual thing. Yeah, I almost slipped up. Completely almost slipped up. Forgot I had signed that. Yeah. Completely forgot I had signed that.
Nandram, I got you now.
But I can talk about that I am doing something for them. I can't talk about
what it is.
Specifically,
Yeah,
like what it is and stuff. So. All right.
Alrighty then.
Brody knows. For, can you say for who?
Yeah, Output.
Yeah.
Arcade. So if y'all seen the commercials on YouTube, the arcade plugin Output.
Yeah. Noises and shit.
Is Pluton
Garçon
Pierre Garçon.
Is Garçon in here? He says that he is sitting in our chat.
But is he alive? What about Turntable Gay?
Garçon is here.
Okay.
Mean Buddha, you're most welcome. Thanks for submitting.
Come on back next
I
week.
like your name. I like Mean Buddha. There's
Yeah.
just something about it that I enjoy. So, yeah.
Is Westside Ultra still here?
Is
And
Westside.
Nandram's thing just came in.
Yeah, best say because I think Mean Buddha, like you appreciate it because it's the juxtaposition of an actual
In a
regular
clean way.
Buddha.
Yeah. Not regular Buddha, Mean Buddha.
Yeah.
All right. Garçon. Sends over a track, said he decided to do something different from the usual reggaeton. Something more mellow instead of the usual el reggaeton. He said, very fun to do. Hopefully y'all enjoy.
Hopefully we shall.
Hopefully we don't turn French. It is very spicy. Yeah. I'm glad to see Output's making a name for themselves. We have a friend who she left from where we work to work for them.
Yeah. I've been getting them Output ads. Have you used it, like Arcade or anything?
Sounds like French Fat Albert.
Oh, you downloaded a free trial and never used it? Or
sé que estás cansada, te lo veo en tu mirada, de la rutina.
is this not el reggaeton? Is this trap reggaeton?
Y a veces se te olvida.
Yep.
Pero mira, recuerda, baby, así cálate.
This is Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny reggaeton.
Pull up, dive it, babe. I may crash the waves. Accent, oh, so nice. Noche, triple X. Esto no es Chanel. Sota 33. But you look so fine.
Output is a company.
Pull up, dive it, babe.
The company that makes the arcade plugins.
Accent, oh, so nice. Noche, triple X. Esto no es Chanel. Sota 33. But you look so fine. Eres heaven sent.
This is not French.
No. But it could be, though.
But it could be.
Okay.
That was different.
Yeah.
It was very Bad Bunny.
That's
from
right.
Gozon.
Gozon. That weekend type ish. Yeah.
Weekend Bad Bunny.
You should sing it in French.
The Weekend Bunny.
The Beacon. You should sing in French. That's my only note. French rappers scare you. I think. Nice.
Yeah.
I think that the French rap scene is very interesting.
It's good.
It is good. Yeah. It's been around for forever too.
This was this is what he was going for.
En la guagua se queda el olor de tu perfume. Tú eres una bellaca.
Except it wasn't el reggaeton.
Yeah. I can hear it.
Can you play where he's singing in his song?
Yes.
I just want to hear how his vocals sound. I couldn't hear them from the party. If it loads, because fucking Gmail.
I know it's been a long time. Y a veces se te olvida. Pero mira, recuerda.
Yeah, I guess I could get the Hills vibes from it.
Yeah, you could do that. My only thought would be to this like synth thing you got is like fucking covering so many frequency ranges. Yeah. So like dig yourself a little space in that EQ for your vocals to not be like as it hits.
You hear more at the end where it kind of loosens up and then his vocals get louder. It's like at the very end you hear it.
Yeah.
Where there's like his vocals take up all the space because there's no longer that instrument there bogging it down.
Right. But if you want to go more weekend, it would be like closer on the mic, a little bit more compression, and then now you need to dig that space. So yeah, it's cool. Cool track. Yeah. Just do this to all your vocals.
So you kind of hear it come off
right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Eat it. It tastes good. Something to try that's like crazy is like take that distortion and then do like your normal sweetening mixes. So like add a pull tech, do certain styles of compression to like basically licking the capsule. Yeah, like do your bull tech. Do that stuff that sweetens it, and it will like enhance that kind of white noise distortion that you got on there. Cool stuff.
Let me see what's happening.
You look so fine. It is heaven sent. Pull up down with bed.
I just hear your mid-range getting up.
Accent also night. Noche triple X. Esto no es Chanel.
Because I'm not sure what it is, because I don't think it gets to it, but like that distortion, whatever it is, just like either comes out of nowhere or it's building up to where it becomes much more noticeable. Like that's the one thing I'm just not a huge fan of, but that's just an opinion to that point.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Where are your reverbs? Are they on the instruments or like on the vocals? And then how many reverbs do you have on the vocals? Like how are you doing that Sin? Because I don't know. It seems like the vocals, the dry take of the vocals are like far back, like they didn't get the love they need before they hit the reverb.
Right. So make your effects send, but make it post or make it like from the send after all the mix is
after
done.
everything is done.
Yeah.
And then you can mix the reverbs in. So you could do 3 different reverbs and then mix all those 3 different reverbs in. But it just sounds like the reverb came before all of the stuff to bring it upward and
like
make
you took the edited track and just copied it and put a reverb on that.
Yeah, and it just sounds like it almost sounds like it pushes it back in the mix instead of pushing it forward.
Yeah. Yeah. The reverb came all over the song. I don't know if you heard. Yeah.
Through every frequency.
Frequency. It was a mess. Had to clean it up.
It had a baby called Delay. I got them on the buses. Okay, but where did you already do like all your corrective stuff before you sent them, or did you do nothing and then put them on, like send the reverb, or do you have the reverb on the actual track? So on the track where you recorded your vocals, did you do anything corrective and then on the send that to reverbs, or did you put the reverb on a direct track, or
did you
do nothing and then send that track to the reverb before you've done anything at all?
Turntable calls this out for all the right reasons.
What did he?
He just said nerds.
Oh
Yeah.
I mean, he's up next with a track. I think that's from Quam. Oh, is a 3-step edit? I've been looking for more and more 3-step.
3-step. That's one more than 2-step.
Yep, it's pretty much Afro beats.
I was going to say, how are the white people going to dance to this if it's one more than 2-step?
Yeah, I love. I'm like, what? How old is 3-step? Is it like a couple months old?
3 steps.
It's like a new genre.
Okay.
From Afrobeat / Amapiano.
I want to hear.
It's like 3-step vibes.
Is it Amapiano, but it's in 6/8? It's in like waltz.
I think it's 3/4. It's just like doom 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 doom.
Okay.
That's all it is. 3-step. But it's Afro beats, but it's just a 3-step one. Origin 3-step is a South African house subgenre that began in the early 2020s. Okay, so 4 years old. I thought said to have been started by Toxin. Sound 3-step is characterized by its chill and infectious groove and heavily influenced by the artist. Instrument 3-step often features drum and percussion, including shakers, bongos, log basses, as well as synthesized leads, pads, blah blah blah. Other names 3-step is also known. Whatever. I mean, it's like a subgenre of like Amapiano Afro beats. So
where's Brody's in? This would be perfect for his cat.
Garçon says he said he placed it on the send. I don't. Did he say? Did he do anything before?
Placed it on the. So he made a send and sent it
he
out.
made a send.
So that's right.
Did he do anything before he sent it?
It needs probably sent from the vocal chain. So it probably. So here's another thing with all of the shit that you got going on. Again, that thing that's taking up all of those frequencies. Don't be afraid to take your reverb and then put a compressor after it, or like squash it down so that way it cuts through the mix a little bit harder, because a vocal reverb will get eaten up rather quickly by everything else.
Said try using a sidechain compressor to open up more space when the vocals came in, but didn't push enough.
Yeah, push it harder for sure. Yep.
3-step is Afro house influence. Shimza is a good DJ to listen to. I don't know. I love it. I've been getting on it and trying to find more of it that is more like modern instead of like super chill, because it can super chill. I'm trying to find like more modern that you can play in the club.
Right.
But it's very, very chill. So I'd love to hear this, because I got a few from Quamsy, and then there's some other people that I found. This one is called Rema Charm. I don't think I have. I think I do have this one. And Turntable says, greeting, I've been on a 3-step house binge lately, and this Quamsy edit of Rema Charm is one of my favorites now. He has a number 3-step edits on Bandcamp worth adding to your library. Enjoy it. Yeah, I think I have this one, or maybe I haven't downloaded it yet, but I think it's on my list to download. Let me just actually look.
Call it, Justin.
Crow, you ain't wrong.
Yep, call it.
I have the Lung 3-step. I have CK and Amale. That's Quamsy. Yeah, the Rimmer one. Yeah, I have this one. So this is.
Oh, is this the one he submitted?
Yeah. This is it. I just haven't downloaded it yet, but it's on my list to download. So I will probably just snatch this one. But let's listen to it and check it out. It's super sexy.
Super. From Turntable Slay.
All right, I'm down for a folder. I thought it was pretty new. I didn't know it was only 4 years old is pretty new.
Come here, wait, see the body. Green body make I go come here. I know you seen young me. I get the money pass your papa. Wait till you want way I know feel do for you. Why you want the boogan? Share you be kiss down there knee. You better drop your body and more fuck up. Suffer with this body. Make you run, I'm on a low key. Baby, you know need. Take it to suck move where you know go. Come make a drive up. Come make a drive this on the road. Baby, allow me. If you want to allow me. See body, oh. See body, oh. Yeah, body, oh.
That was fun.
They posting my boy, lolo. They posting my boy, lolo. Please help me, oh. Me, I don't jump with the team, but for me, I wait till the body. Remember you make I go down, yeah. I know you seen your me. I get the money pass your papa. Wait till you want way I don't feel good for you. Why you want to go down?
Let's go.
Let's go.
Sweeps. What's up, man?
Oh, howdy.
Jesus, how long is this song?
I
thought you were playing it from
6
there.
minutes. 3-step is long.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3-step is house, so it's like 6 minutes long. But it's sexy. I mean, I love it. And then here's another one that I got on my list to download. This is 1981 Tokyo.
I feel like this is
it's just yeah.
I feel like this is Cornelius, like. This feels just like Cornelius. This is wild.
It's all so chill. I'm like, I can't play this in the club. Like, here's more. And here's another one.
What do you need, Ralph?
Yeah.
If anything, I'm kind of curious now. Like you said a little bit of like 3 or 4 things for like why it's called 3-step. I'm not entirely. It's not like a strict, like not like a true 3/4.
Yeah.
But there's like
some of them are
like figures that are revolving around 3, if that makes sense.
Right.
Which that would make sense.
Yeah.
But no, I love this, and I'm probably gonna spend the next 8 hours diving into this whenever I get home.
It's super chill. I've been trying to, because I'm like, I want more people to make it more party.
Yeah.
Because you can still take that formula and make it more party. But I'm like, it's so new that I think it's still in its original infancy of, oh, this is chill.
Yeah.
This is just chill Afrobeat house. You bounce 3 times is what Turntables is saying.
You bounce 3 times.
But I mean, you could bounce 3 times in a bunch of other different.
You can bounce 3 times, then slide.
Yep.
Left stomp this time.
Yep. Crisscross.
Oh, no, I wouldn't be dancing. Fuck that.
Are we giving away bingo numbers? I haven't seen anybody giving away bingo numbers unless Alex is doing that.
I am not.
No.
But I'm trying to solve something.
Okay.
Because I've got 2. I'm 2 away from winning on both my cards.
Westside Ultra still here?
I've not seen him in a hot second.
Nandrum is here, though.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll play this Nandrum track where he said, verse not done. This is the one I need help with a vocal chain from last week. Oh, I think he was talking to me about this.
Oh.
Maybe.
Oh.
Potentially.
Anymore.
Oh.
It's called Familiar Co. It's hard finding enough songs to mix. So with 3, it's hard finding enough songs to mix to make it party. I mean, now with STEM generation, I mean, you could do it. Somebody gifted a sub.
Yeah, I gifted Ralph a sub, so that way he fulfills one of his bingo cards.
Wow.
It's not cheating if you actually do the thing.
You gotta pay money for that one.
I just auto-tuned him. It's not cheating
Okay.
if you use it as a tool.
Oh.
Yeah, with stem separation, you can stem out some vocals and then you can just make the beat around the vocals or chop up the vocals and then make the samples.
Like cars? Cars? Y'all like cars?
What's a car?
Cars?
Is that a horse and buggy?
Cars?
Saw an Amish man doing donuts and a horse and buggy.
I was too familiar with your game.
How you feel about the
Familiar with your game, yeah.
It's very boxy.
Familiar with your
It is. And it just sounds like it doesn't sound like you made a vocal chain. It sounds like everything is just on the vocals and everything is panned to the left.
Yep.
Yeah.
game, yeah. Oh, I was too familiar with your name. I was to approach you was ashamed.
No, it's in there.
Yeah, familiar.
Should we start calling? How do we do that?
Make him my bank.
I'll make the money, you make the cash.
Throw it back for a nigga. I'll make it pour. I'll make it pour.
1 second.
I'll make it pour. I'll take my time with you.
The sound of it,
Yeah.
where it accepted that you put in a thumb drive, was perfectly in key and in time with
Yeah.
the song.
I was too familiar with your game. I was too familiar with your game. Yeah, I was too familiar with your game.
Because it.
Oh.
Yeah, that's my. I'm doing.
Yeah,
I feel like this got turned into an MP3 that's like the lowest quality MP. You hear that on the top end? It sounds like it's underwater. Like the guitar.
Yeah. But I think that might just be the effect on the guitar rather than it being like a 64 kilobyte per second.
It's like a that's kind of giving it away for me. If it isn't, then fucking mix the shit.
It's just the hook, but stacked. Oh no, the end is the hook.
It says skip to the end. You're mixing on headphones, aren't you? I hear it. Hey,
full day.
Congratulations. She is now in second place.
Yep.
Congratulations.
Got some work to do.
This is the guy who buys 2 cards.
I spend good, valuable bits on that.
Uh-oh. What are we doing?
I was too familiar with your name. I was too.
You've got Pro Tools on this computer?
Sure do. I just never had my eye lock.
Familiar. It was so familiar.
All right. So he's talking about vocal chains. It doesn't sound like he created it correctly.
No.
If so, I opened up Pro Tools, and as you can see, Pro Tools is on the screen. I'm going to show you how to create one.
This the entire time.
Well, yeah, I never had my eye lock. I have my eye lock here, so I can get into Pro Tools. All right, so we are going to imagine that this track here is
Imagine Dragons.
Yeah, we're going to imagine that this track here is our
Vegas.
vocal track or whatever.
Uh-huh.
So what we can do is start a vocal chain. We go here, and then we do new track, and then we create. Let me put this on the screen.
Don't do it on your output. Do it on your send.
We can do it on either.
Don't do it on your send. Don't do it on your output.
So you can do it on there. You can do it here too.
Do it from there.
Oh my god! I just put you on the other screen. Why do I have to?
It does not. I've had this happen before. It's
like ¿por qué?
So when you do it there, it's instantly already going to say new track. You do that. You hit create, and now you have a send where you can control. Oh my god, the level thing is on the other screen. Oh my god.
Stand by.
All right, here we go. I gotta keep dragging everything over here. But now you have the amount of all these vocals are now being sent to, and like now you can control the amount that is being sent to this aux here, and on this aux you can put a bunch of different stuff. I have a bunch of it's not reading any of my Waves plugins because they're probably
multi-mono.
They're probably not legit.
Multi-mono.
They're probably none of them are here.
Ooh,
Yeah.
It hates you.
Yeah, it does.
So
I haven't searched on here. I don't have my Waves on here. I have it on my other computer. Yeah.
Lol.
So these are. I haven't downloaded anything on here. Jesus. But you can put.
Do a reverb.
You can put
the deverb.
The dill verb.
The dill verb.
So you put your reverb on here. Now this is like a reverb chain.
The trick. Go to the deverb.
The dill verb.
The dill verb.
Oh, it's not coming up on this side.
Of course, it's going on to that one. So the trick to making an effect send is make sure that you have your gain all the way up and your wet dry at 100%.
100% there.
Yeah. So that way the effect is only the amount that you're sending into it. Yeah.
And we're just gonna make it
a bright plate, you say?
We're gonna gain it. Yeah, but now with this, you can control the amount that is being sent to that reverb, and then also on this end here, I bet you if I do this, it's gonna go on the other screen. Oh no, it didn't. All right. And then you got the amount that's going to the output, so you can still have control over here that you can do on that aux in. And then you can also do automation on it if you want to via the volume line here. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, not Marcus. Yeah,
you would do your if you go to the data line for the audio track where it says waveform there, and then it should every time you build a send, it auto builds the.
Where you can automate.
Send automation, yeah. So that would be your input versus if you did the data line on the aux would be your output.
The output.
So you'd be getting different types of sounds.
Now it's the track could not be input monitor because it doesn't have an act. Oh my god!
Oh, you don't have an actual output.
Did I click on any of that stuff? Pro Tools? No. All right. I don't know what he's saying in the chat
Pro
room.
Tools Ingy.
Let's.
They're asking if it's freezing, but it is not.
Is what freezing? No.
The stream.
I put multiple plugins on one aux, which I made the bus. I put multiple plugins in one aux, which I made the output bus. Yeah.
So should I put one plugin on one aux?
So let me move this and see what.
That's the difference between making a parallel effects and making multi. Like one big sound or like multiple.
Yeah,
I would do multiple. I would have like fucking 7 different auxes with different sounds on them.
You talking about like the reverbs and stuff?
Yeah, different short reverb, long reverb, medium reverb, delays.
Yeah. So I tell my students this is like what I guess I'll throw it back on the screen. I'm like Travis Scott or whatever. Let's put that there and then I'll Jesus. This is why we don't do this. So like Travis Scott this will be like reverb 1. This one here will be like reverb
a new window.
This one here will be like
to do that 12 times.
Yeah, that will be like reverb 2.
Yep.
And then this will be like another reverb.
Yep.
Right there, and then yeah, and then on all of these different ones, there may be a different reverb. Maybe it's going through an EQ. Maybe it's going through something else. But all of that, and now you have control, and then they mix all of that back in together.
Mm-hmm.
But if you do this,
what did bro? Lower the dry. No. Don't lower the dry. Make sure that it's 100% wet, and then control the dry wet from how much you send.
But see, you can then get crazy. And then if you send on the output to here, you can do some coloring, and then you can send this right back into these, and then
that's called a feedback loop.
And everything gets crazy. Well, technically, because
technically it's going to 3.
Yeah.
So you could branch them back into other things. What did people ask?
Yeah, because so this being audio 1 going to aux 4, this is like this is series, so this is all kind of like in line. When you get to sending the signal to the send, that is when it becomes parallel processing, because now you have split the signal.
Yeah,
if that is.
Sounds like a video we need to make at some point.
I know. Am's been hounding me to make some videos, and I'm just trying to code this goddamn app.
Yeah.
Like slow down. I can't put it on the insert. Okay, what are you talking about?
You can't put wood on the
I don't want to
insert.
parallel because I get the double vocal. Not.
Are they that far behind where you're messing with the reverb just then?
No, that's just what we see.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want to parallel because I get double vocal shit. If you get double vocal shit, then
something's
you're not
wrong.
doing it right.
Yeah.
And okay, so here's something to check. If you have,
this doesn't look like Logic Pro. It's Pro Tools.
If you have lots of effects, you're going to have delay, and so make sure up on options you have your delay compensation turned on.
I'll put it back on the screen and show them.
Yep.
Where delay compensation is. So let's transition back over. All right. So if we go here, make sure it's options, and then at the bottom, you will see delay compensation. And where you can see that is if we flip over to
Le mix window. Just use the oh, it made your mix window minimized. It's there, but it's at the very top.
All right. We switch over to this mix window. If we scroll down and I move this.
And you turn the view on.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. You can tell I haven't used Pro Tools
Yeah,
on this computer.
this is a fresh download.
Yeah, then you have your delay stuff here, and then you can mess around with this stuff if you want to. You can push things forward or back in the mix based off a delay.
Or it'll do it automatically for you.
Yep.
Or there's a plugin for it. Back in my day, before Pro Tools 10, we had to calculate the delay and put it on all of our tracks.
Yeah. This is crazy because I didn't name anything, so it kind of just looks crazy.
No, it's fine.
But imagine that these are all you sending to your reverb. You can put a reverb here, but understand that reverb is now coding the entire vocal signal, like this entire vocal track. Let me switch this back to wave view.
Yeah, okay. He says, sorry, that shit sounded like flanging. That's because you need to put the delay compensation on. That's what that's what lack of delay compensation sounds like. If I make a reverb bus, should I not make it 100% wet in the plugin itself? You should make it 100% wet.
Yeah, because I mean you want it to be, because this whole object of this bus is to be reverb.
Yeah.
So if you don't make it 100%, it's like, what do you like? Why?
Yeah.
The whole object of this, so aux 1, the whole object is to just be reverb.
Yeah.
So you keep this at 100%. So 100% of that signal that you're sending here is hitting. Oh my God, nothing's on the screen. 100% of that signal that you're sending is hitting, or whatever amount of this signal that you're sending here is getting 100% of the reverb. And now on this right here, which is not on the screen.
Oh, you thought that we said that earlier? Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Definitely make it 100%.
Which is
then
not
send into it, yeah.
And then you control right here, you're controlling how much of that signal is reaching your output right here by doing that. And you just have more control this way versus this being applied directly here. Because now if it's here, this whole audio thing is now hitting that, and now you would then have to control it here.
Another point that I make is that there are 100 steps between dry and wet, where if you use the send in Pro Tools, there's 1,024 steps, and that's just to get to 50%. So there's about 2,000 steps versus 100 steps. So you have infinitely more like tightness on your reverb. Try to get Hogan to make separate buses for his reverbs and delays, but does he put them right on the tracks?
Of course he does.
Of course he does. Of course he does.
Hogan.
The brother.
That would make sense.
Yep.
Can I EQ the reverb itself? Yeah,
absolutely.
So back on that. Back on that chain thing. Just so if the reverb's here, you can do the EQ before or after.
You can also do compression, which is, who are we talking about? We were talking with somebody about putting compression on there. Who are we talking with?
Oh, it's on the other screen. Oh, no, it actually showed up on the correct screen. So then, yeah, you could do that. I mean, you can, and then you can just be like, oh, I want to add some harmonics.
Yeah.
I don't
just
have anything.
When it comes to things before the reverb and after the reverb, nice Sans amp, nice. If you are putting if you're putting an EQ before the reverb, you're putting emphasis into the reverb. If you're putting an EQ after it, then you're correcting what the reverb makes. So where do you put the EQ? The EQ depends on what's going to happen with your reverb. Ease.
There we go.
Easy.
And now this reverb is getting EQ. So we could do something like this on the EQ where it's like, I only want this. This would be terrible.
Yeah, it would be. Oh yeah.
This would be it would just be god awful. But and then then we'll do this. Yeah.
It would just, it's gonna hit a resonance. It's gonna be like,
No, but see, after this, I have the Sans amp with 100% crunch.
Oh, even better.
Yeah. Level all the way up, crunch all the way up. So it'll be like a reverb sound that is.
Just a loud white noise.
Please do not do this at home.
Yeah, but you can do some crazy things, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Why did we wait this long to? Oh wait,
because
iLock.
of how difficult. I don't have my. Yeah, I didn't have my iLock. My iLock was in the other computer.
Oh, we should have called 40 way earlier because I definitely said back in my day.
Oh.
Damn. Oh,
yeah.
Well, what happened?
Crazy vocal change.
Vocal change.
Yeah, I have harmonic stock. So, yeah, Pro Tools has some, but I have way more plugins that I don't have downloaded on this computer because this computer was not meant to do Pro Tools stuff on it. It was meant to just have basic Pro Tools on it. This is Pro Tools Ultimate, but all my plugins are on my desktop computer, which is actually slower than this computer.
It's reaching that age.
Yeah, the desktop computer is way older than this computer.
Congratulations, Ralph, for winning, and congratulations, Mr. Altismo, and also congratulations, Mr. Altismo.
Hey.
Should I strip my plugins on the song and start from the beginning? You don't have to strip. You can move them. Are you using Pro Tools or are you using Logic? What are you using?
Oh, there's another card.
Yes, Brody's in. We get Pro Tools for FREE.
Yes.
Because we are also what's called TTT certified, which
certified to teach.
We're certified to teach Pro
teach
Tools.
and certify others.
Yep.
So, like in my Pro Tools class, everybody gets their certification. So I get Pro Tools Ultimate for free and then a bunch of plugins.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I get Sibelius.
Yeah.
And I've never since
Opened
I
it.
did. Yeah.
Sibelius is my baby.
Like Joe went on this warpath to get us a media composer.
Yeah.
And he was like, and they're like, okay, fine, we'll give it to you. And I never even bothered to open the email. So after like 2 years of that, they're like, hey, so you need to re-up. And he's like, all right, I'm going to go battle. I was like, get him, Joe. And I'm never going to open it again.
Nandram says he's using Logic, but I have a duplicate in Pro Tools at school that I can mess with. I don't know how to do, I don't remember Logic's workflow to do this stuff. I don't know if it's this.
I could open it up right now.
It's just so bad with the buses. It's just so bad.
Is it?
It is not good with the buses. I'm just not.
No, Brody's in says he can help. He uses Logic. Y'all can either do that in the Discord or something because it's fucking 12 o'clock.
Yeah, we should.
It's almost
call
Nick's
it a
birthday, and
Almost.
we definitely need to call it a night.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got to get my beauty sleep because I'm not young anymore.
Yeah. So Brody's in can help you, Nandron, with that because I don't know how to do buses and stuff. And I think it's almost the same where it's on the inserts, right?
But then you have to go into like
there's
a
the
menu
effects, there's
inside
the
of a
sounds.
menu, and then you have to turn on settings, and then you have to like,
Really?
Yeah, you have to like wish a genie in a bottle, and you turn. Into
So here's all the
26,
buses
bro.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you've got the audio effects, you have the sends right there.
So when you do a bus, does it create another bus channel strip?
Let's say bus one.
Yeah, see, they're busing people to Louisiana so they can vote. I've heard that before.
Or does it?
It's pretty easy.
I think it did, yeah, because now that looks like, I don't know.
There's aux one right there.
Yeah, so it did create it. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
bus one.
And you had to bring up like a mix window for that?
Yeah, I mean, it's just a little shortcut, but
Okay.
I mean, I don't use that because I don't know how to use it. I mean,
He's
like,
not a bus driver.
I just guessed on using this, so
Oh, yeah?
yeah,
He's like, here, let me show you. It's one of these.
yeah, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, Brody's in says he's going to hit him up anyway, but
Yeah.
that's
a very
that. Let
long
me
Wednesday.
Close Pro Tools. I'm surprised it didn't crash the
I
computer.
am actually pleasantly surprised that
Yeah.
it didn't. Although it's funny, I do miss this completely bone stock Pro Tools.
yeah.
No fun plug, just the basic ass shit. How many times? Because when you had Pro Tools 8 and it crashed, you had to. The only fix was to reinstall it. So for
Jesus.
for like a couple hours, the only mixing that you got done was on the fucking basic ass. I had an entire folder dedicated to just rebuilding Pro Tools for when it crashed. It was wild, wild west times, man. It was different. Yeah.
Good times.
Good times.
All right.
Is that Wednesday?
I do believe I'm going to try and finish an audiobook because a bunch of audiobooks go offline on Friday, and I finished Atlas Shrugged.
Wow.
You would have words to say about it.
I'm sure.
Some of it's very on point. Some of it's wildly just make-believe.
It's very off the hinges considering where we are now.
Exactly. And some of it's great points.
Back then, maybe. Maybe it was like, this is... But what was it, the 50s, right?
It was 57, yeah.
So, 50s, it's like, this is a crazy idea. This is revolutionary.
And that's kind of why. And now it's like, stay away from that.
Absolutely.
But then the problem is that it's underlaid with an actually good story. So, like, if you find the abridged version that's just the story without all the wild diatribe and bullshit, it's a good story. It's just a good story. Yeah. So I did that. I also read, in like a night, I read... what was the other one that I read? Brave New World. So I'm trying to do the Bone Clocks, and then hopefully I'm going to do Fight Club, and then those will all go off, and I'll read more. Yeah, I've already read Fight Club before, so I'm not stressed about it.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. All right, so we're going to get out of here. I don't think y'all asked anything else. Y'all missed that student discount. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, we're going to get out of here. See you guys next week.
Yeah.
Ayo, sitting in the corner, name on the red
We will
cup,
catch y'all
legs up, faded.
later.
Might need a fresh cup.
When I'm a
Lazy
year
one,
older.
no time
Lol.
for the get up.
Soon.
Wavy one, you know how
In
the
3
things set
minutes.
up.
Yep.
Try to be patient, but I don't need a checkup. Yak in my system, hope I don't mess up.
We can put
Looking
stream
real
ins
nice.
on time.
Typical child. She thinks I'm a laugh. Should've done
Thanks for hanging out, Brody.
Said we're
And
compatible. Told her my star sign, she writes and paints.
Some of her past times, the fine wine got her moving slowly. Slow dancing, now she wanna know me. I am black, so I'm moving closely. I get a green light from my homies.
She said one dance, I said only. Then throw it back like you owe me.
Keep them smiles on your faces. Nobody wants it changing, yeah. Style and grace, you're amazing. Baby girl, keep the patience now.
Ain't no time to be complacent now. Playing cool, but she's making observations now.
Time is of the essence, yeah, she's waiting now.
Making conversation, she's my favorite now.
Numero uno, she thinks I'm on games, but she ain't got a clue though. Says she want chill, we can kick it like judo.
No, she's got a soul, I can tell she been Juno.
Energies don't lie, neither do moods though.
Several soul ties, make a few new grow.
Gotta jump sometimes, I'm far from the usual.
Now I got the seal of approval, learned from Rosie, so I get closer than close.
Hoping this thing can be fruitful. Trust she's beautiful, man, she's doper than most.
Said she want the juice, I got plenty. Me, I'm on the Henny, she's mixing the clear with the Coke J.
Yo, tell me when you're ready. Time to break the levee. We can do so and then. So.
Keep them smiles on your faces. Nobody wants it changing, yeah. Style and grace, you're amazing. Baby girl, keep the patience now. I know that you've been waiting. Body work hard, let me trace it. Wanna take it slow, I ain't complaining. Keep them smiles on your faces. Nobody wants it changing, yeah. Style and grace, you're amazing. Baby girl, keep the patience now. I know that you've been waiting. Boy, you work hard, let me trace it. Wanna take it slow, I ain't complaining.
I said, wanna take it slow, I ain't complaining.
Keep them smiles on your faces. Nobody wants it changing, yeah. Style and grace, you're amazing. Baby girl, keep the patience now. I know that you've been waiting. Body work hard, let me trace it. Wanna take it slow, I ain't complaining.
Keep them smiles on your faces. Yeah. know. Style and grace, you're amazing. Check. Keep them smiles on your faces. Yeah. Nobody wants to change in that.